shit. Are we just getting a loading screen, Cerulean? Can you hear me? Let me check what my bitrate looks like. Looks like it was low earlier, but it looks like it's good now. I hear and see the screen just fine. Okay, good. Also, hello, Cerulean. Yeah, with the issues that we've had with our internet over the years, I'm like, oh god, no, don't do it. Please don't tell me it's being dumb again. Because our internet provider is poo-poo stinky butt cakes. That's the official terminology. Poo-poo stinky butt cakes. Anyway, greetings and salutations. My name is Michael Schwan, and today is Tuesday, May 16th, 2023. We're going to be playing some Honkai Star Rail. We've dabbled in it here and there. I've been playing it a lot on my own time. We just got done playing Neuronet Mendax Proxy, and we'll be reviewing that next Sunday, I believe, if my schedule is correct. And I don't know immediately. Yes, I do know it's next, actually. Lol. So we're not jumping into anything long form in terms of Let's Plays Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm going to be here today and then there will be a stream sometime between now and next Thursday, okay? And the reason for that, I'm gonna have family visiting. We got a bunch of stuff going on. It's the end of the school year and all that stuff, so there's a bunch of stuff going on right now that's going to interrupt the ability to my normal streaming schedule on Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. But I do still need to squeeze a production day in there somewhere so that the YouTube channel maintains its daily uploads. So we'll be doing that some point between today and Sunday. But we won't be doing any normal streams. Power Couple will not be on Friday. We won't be streaming normally on Thursday or next Tuesday. The next Thursday, we will be starting After Us, which is that post-apocalyptic game where you're trying to lead like the souls of the last animals of the world or something. It looks really sad. I'm gonna probably cry a lot. I hope you are all ready to join me on that journey of tears. But I don't have an interruption in schedule today. So I was like, all right, well, what do we do today then? One day I could look for a game that we could complete in a single stream, and I was like, nah, man, I just kind of want to play some Star Rail. We haven't gotten to, like, it's a game that I have been enjoying a lot, and it's just it's a good filler game, that's for damn sure. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start out with some Stream Raiders though, so let's get that fired up. Oh man, why is there so many baddies? Make them go away. I need to complete some quests. Hang on. Collect. I still need event. I think I'm almost capped on that currency. I need to open up some chests too, actually. Need to open up some boxes. Okay. Let me go do that real quick before we end up getting too many more. Hiya! Oh, that was just me claiming the crystals. Okay, let's see. We don't have any of the water boys. We have all of the earth boys. We are missing one of the ice boys. Missing all of the lightning boys. So, let's start with water. Hiya! Hiya! Ooh, some Saint Scrolls. Yes. Chest. Come on. Warrior boy. We like it. Aha! There we go. There's one. 3 more to go. Gotta spend some of these crystals. Oh, yeah. Hells yeah. Doing good now. Already got 2 of them. We got the Templar and the Centurion. We need the healer and the water balloon buster. Ooh, 2 more Saint Scrolls. Oh, I don't mind if I do. Paladins. A rogue. Is there no meat in these anymore? Sag. Come on. Tankaroonies. Hey, there's our water balloon buster. Not that I change skins very much, but there's just something about that, like, ooh, 5 bombers. That's nice. Something about that, like, want to have all of the things, you know? So what are we missing? We're just missing the healer now, right? Yeah. We'll spend a little bit more of them, and then I might switch to the lightning chest. 5 fairies. Fuck yeah. That's really good. See, we're doing a different kind of gacha. We're going to play Star Rail in just a minute, and we're just doing a little bit of pre-gacha. This gacha, thankfully, doesn't cost, you know, like, actual money, though. If we don't get the water healer by 1,000 crystals, I'll switch to the lightning chest. 5 busters. That's really good. Did we get everything in the fire chest? No. Oh, man. I kind of want both of those, too. Okay, we're going to switch to lightning chest a little bit early. Try our luck with those. Interface is nice and responsive. There we go. Come on. You can do it. Do they give us more crystals than they used to, or do these cost less than they used to? I'm not sure. Like, I feel like we're getting to open more. We definitely get less out of the boxes than we did in Elemental 1, but I'm not sure comparatively. Like, I would need to go back and look and see what kind of rewards we were getting from the Elemental 1 boxes, but I feel like they cost more and we got more out of them. And I'm not sure how it compares overall. 5 healers. I was able to open 2 boxes that time. What happens if I just click real fast? It kind of bugs out. I'm almost able to click more boxes than we're opening. Did I? No, I did not accidentally get any of the skins out of there. Is that a gladiator? Oh, I want that lightning gladiator skin. That looks sick. Come on. We've gotten plenty of scrolls to level up some things, but where's my lightning skins? I actually would use that gladiator skin. I don't have hardly any gladiator skins. This is the newest unit. Come on. Show me something. Jeez. Come on. MiHoYo gives us pity guarantees. Where's my pity guarantee in this? They're like, yeah, you didn't give us money, fool. And I'm like, yeah, I know. All right, we're gonna do one fire chest. Okay, it didn't poo-poo on us. The lightning chest sure is, though. Jeez. I'll take those vampires. Dang. Wow, these are terrible. I mean, we're getting good scrolls out of them, but we got like 2 water chests, two or 3 water skins. We got 3 water skins and like 500 crystals, and then in 1,300 crystals, we got 1 lightning skin. Boo! Uh-oh. I think I broke it. Oh, God, I did break it. Uh-oh. All right. Let me just restart it. It's going great. Try again. I already reset my overlay. Why did it break again? Rude. There we go. I want those. I want those. I want those. It's good enough for now. I say I only wanted those ones when I have enough money that I could just buy all of them for a while, but that's how I have the money, is by just not spending it all the time on scrolls that I don't need. Oh, hells yeah. 1 more level on our healers. 30. Fuck yeah. Final little sprint for our healer. The monk. Is that everything? That's everything. All right. Get Star Rail fired up. Toko! Toko! Hi. How are you, Fred? Hope you're doing well. All right. Turn that music off because Star Rail has his own music. Star Rail actually has pretty damn good music. How are you, friend? How have you found yourself on this day? Well, I hope. Ow. Hi, Athena. Athena, spoiler warning, because I do intend to play some story stuff. And I have finished Belobog, Eurillo 6, the planet that you're on, and I'm getting ready to leave it and head to the next zone. So just as a heads up. Did you not place a... maybe? I thought I did. Maybe not. I could have swore I put one over here. Maybe not, though. It's fine. I'll put one now. I'll put a little chicken. I don't have a chicken, but I got a bomber that I'll place next to yours. Heading out with the fam for some Korean barbecue at the petrol station, checking out Twitch and Wait. Very nice, very nice. Well, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it a lot. Not a chicken. Yeah, he is. He's a chicken. Okay. I don't think we have anything to do. Did the warps finally change over? Oh no, they don't actually change over until tomorrow. Dang, I was wishing people luck on their yuan polls, and he's not even actually out yet. Okay, mappy maps. Where are we going? We gotta go here. We gotta go say goodbye to Belobog. Thank you for the lurks, Athena. Do appreciate.
Late. Where to now? here we are at last. It's sad to say goodbye.
This is an anime style game that you'd recommend? So one of the things about this game, Choco, is that this is made by MiHoYo. This is the same company that makes Genshin Impact. And while I would say this game is a lot better than Genshin Impact in a lot of ways, out of personal preference more than anything, you are going to be dealing with some mobile game mechanics. It's got a gacha system in it where they want you to do a bunch of like polls and stuff to try and random roll into characters. And that can be a bit much, especially because these mobile games that are like games as a service, they have particular systems that they want you to kind of grind in to get the resources to make yourself stronger and stuff. So I would say that this is a really good game, at least at this point that I've played. And I've probably put probably around 30 hours into it, I would say, somewhere around there. But I don't know if I would initially recommend it as like a great anime style game, especially if you're just getting into it. If you wanted to try out a anime style game that isn't like too anime, to ease yourself in, I would actually just straight up say go play a fucking Final Fantasy game. Like, they are the perfect middle ground between like hyper anime while still feeling Western. Like, play Final Fantasy VII Remake. Final Fantasy 16 comes out next month. It is a PlayStation 5 exclusive though. But so like Final Fantasy VII Remake is a good idea. Final Fantasy X is probably one of the best games in the franchise. It's older, but it still holds up really well. I would probably suggest one of those two, Final Fantasy VII Remake or Final Fantasy X. If you're okay with older games, I can make some other recommendations. And then if you enjoy Final Fantasy VII Remake, Final Fantasy X, maybe even Final Fantasy 15, then we can take another step further into anime style games, and I know which ones I would recommend. But there's different tiers of like how fucking weeby we get with it. And I would start with Final Fantasy because it's the most like Western accepted anime style anime-ish game that is out there.
Nothing lasts forever. You'll stop feeling sad the moment you set foot on the Express.
Hey, I'm not that heartless, you know.
All right, let's go.
Priorities? What do you mean? Are you saying rebuilding the underworld isn't one of your priorities?
Of course not. I'm just saying we have limited assets and we need new parameters.
Assets, parameters. You sure love your fancy words.
Oh, don't fight.
Forget it. Leave it to me. I'll go down myself.
Come on, Seela. I won't leave you to—
Look, Branya! There'll be plenty of difficulties waiting for them, right?
Yes. Their future is filled with even more uncertainty than ours. But we will prevail here, even if it means arguments like this go on forever.
I played Final Fantasy VII back in the early aughts and loved it. Final Fantasy VII Remake feels like a winner. Yeah, go with that one then. And then from there, I know where I'll point you next. Presuming that you're like, yeah, I would like some more of this.
Himeko, Mr. Yang! Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished.
Although Welt and I didn't get the chance to go with you, I can tell you worked hard to bring things back to normal. Well done, everybody. And especially you. I heard a lot of good things about you.
Oh, thanks. How would you rate my performance on it? We're saying that.
I'd say it's a solid 5 stars.
Hey, legendary. Woo!
Get some rest on the Express. Eurilo 6 was not an easy ride.
Thanks, Well.
Pom-Pom is of the opinion that we should leave as soon as possible to avoid potential resurgences of the anomalies we experienced earlier. Himeko and I agree.
Which means we need to decide where our next destination is, soon.
That's right.
That's the path of the nameless, I presume. Always on the road, always trailblazing.
It's a whale.
I'm not complaining, by the way. One adventure after another? That's exactly what I signed up for.
Looks like March has fallen in love with the Way of the Nameless. That's good to hear. You can head back to your rooms for some rest, or stay here and make yourselves a cup of coffee, whichever you like.
I'll head back to my room then.
I don't have a room.
There I was thinking this guy would gradually open up.
Can I have a room now?
We need to give him some time, March. I think he treasures the time spent with you guys. About your battle against the Supreme Guardian and the whole Stellaron situation, you must have a lot of unanswered questions, I suppose.
Just a
While you
bit.
were away, Welt and I did some research and came to some interesting conclusions. Let me know if you want to ask about anything.
All of it.
Home sweet home. Mr. Yang and Himeko must be bored given how long our train had to stay here. Where's our next stop? I can't wait.
Pom Pom. Pom Pom, what are you doing? Pom Pom. It's like, what?
The express crew tread upon the trailblaze. We travel between worlds, like a thread weaved into the life stories of others. The universe is vast beyond our imagination. It's a miracle that our paths converge. The fact that we get to know and travel with each other can only be seen as the design of destiny. Thank you for becoming our companion. I'll do my best to answer any questions you may have.
Cool. All of these are good questions. We'll just go from the top.
Sure. Oftentimes, those who are involved in historic events don't have the opportunity to see things from a wider perspective. I hope as an onlooker, I may provide some help.
Yeah, about that path that I saw.
The Preservation is known for their indifference. Unless you become a zealot like those with the corporation, it's hard to share in the Eon's power. Determined to preserve the world they loved, the architects held on for hundreds of years. But as the Fragmentum continued to advance, their already wavering faith started to show some cracks. And one particular guardian, Cocolia, abandoned the path of preservation altogether. In contrast, you stood your ground and proved your faith in the Amber Lord. Judging by how the battle turned out, Klapoth responded to your wish. Their gaze infused you with the power to wield the weapon of a supreme guardian and to take control of the Colossus.
Yeah, but how did I not die? Thanks for the help.
Don't mention it. Welt and I may have stayed on the Express this whole time, but we've been watching over you from the moment you set foot on Eurilo 6. Friends look after each other. The same goes for us Nameless. Please remember, no matter where you are in the universe, the Express will always be behind you.
Spotty internet, missed the last minute or so. It could also be my internet. Cerulean mentioned that there was... Well, Cerulean didn't necessarily mention it, but he freaked me out enough earlier that I thought maybe we had dropped some stuff, but I think we're doing all right now.
Is a Stellaron. There's no doubt about that. What I've gathered so far suggests it's likely that the Supreme Guardian was corrupted by the Stellaron at a very young age. All the tragedies that came after can be traced to that point.
Yeah, let me make sure. Nope. All right, we're looking not as stable as I would like. We're sitting at around 4K bit rate.
flip
I normally
side,
want to be
we
around
can't
5,
judge
but that should
Cocolia
still
too
technically
harshly.
be enough. But
Imagine if it were you or me who had to sit on the throne and watch the city slowly being brought to its knees. Would we not question what we believed in?
yeah, you can question it. But she also fell prey to horrible, like,
Sure,
demon
ask away.
voices.
We've got plenty of time.
Can Eurilla 6 go back to what it was like before the
Well,
Stellaron? In
maybe
1,000
better
years,
equipped to
maybe.
answer that. But if you want my 2 cents, I'd say it's unlikely. I guess it's possible, but it would take a long time. I can tell from your report that the new Supreme Guardian of Belobog is a smart young lady with leadership qualities. What's more important is that she now understands her people after the journey with you. The firm and honest support she gets from people around her will also prove immensely useful. But fate likes to play tricks on people. Even if during their lifetime they manage to make Eurilo 6 prosper again to a certain degree, they will remain vulnerable and helpless to countless threats lurking in the recesses of the universe. We can only give them our best wishes from afar.
We have done all we can for them.
It's virtually impossible to destroy a Stellaron. No one, not even Herda, has found a way to break its structure. The best we can do at this stage is to prevent its energy from overflowing. When the Supreme Guardian was defeated, the Stellaron that had been transmitting energy to her exposed its weakness to us for a brief period of time, allowing Weltanite to contain its power.
Have fun, Toko. Enjoy the barbecue.
That's about all we can do about a Stellaron. It may be suppressed for now, but it's only a matter of time before it regains power.
So do we just have to go in circles, like stopping back every now and again to
window should allow the people on this planet to heal and rebuild. You're most welcome. Have some rest. You've earned it.
Well, Dimension Daddy.
So, your first trailblazing expedition has concluded. How do you feel? Be it joy or pain, success or regret, it's all part of the journey. Those feelings will accompany you as long as you tread on the trailblaze, and one day you'll grow used to them. It seems you have something on your mind. Let's hear it. I'd like to hear a fresh perspective myself. As talkative as Himiko is, we've pretty much run out of topics.
You guys got to get into video games, man. Let's talk about the Fragmentum and the Eternal Freeze.
I'm afraid not. As I've mentioned before, the Stellaron's influence on Eurilo 6 is more profound than we might think. I don't think Belobog's fight against the lingering effects of the Stellaron will end anytime soon. But the balance of power is tilting ever so slightly towards humanity, the crucial factor being the hope you brought about. As intangible as it may sound, don't underestimate hope, because the power it inspires has no limit. Like the Stellaron, it's a seed that may grow into something much bigger. But, in my opinion, the fruit that hope bears will have a much bigger impact than that of the Stellaron.
Relate your view of the Stellaron's effects to Bronya.
Is that so? Well, I think you did the right thing. It's better to move forward with the burden of knowledge than to tread a perilous road with blind optimism.
Good take.
I remember a distant world where the people were faced with unimaginable danger every single day. But they saved their planet time after time with wisdom and courage. This goes to show how much of a difference ordinary people can make. I hope Eurilo 6 sees that too.
I think this mission would have been easier if you were there, dog.
I too wish to go with you, but Himiko insisted on letting you and your friends rise to the challenge. I'd been observing what's happening on the ground from the Express, and I have to admit that I got sweaty palms a couple times. I was glad to see you three meet friends you could trust and overcome hardships. Well done. Himiko was calm from the very beginning. She kept telling me to trust you youngsters' decisions.
Bro, how old are you really? Like, seriously, you look like you're like, 28. You're like, man, you youngsters, you 16 to, well, they're probably like, I don't know. Stella seems like she's a little bit older, but you youngsters, mind you, he does got these couple little gray streaks in his hair. Watch him, he's fucking 70, and he looks like that because anime.
And she was right. I really need to stop worrying so much.
No, I worry exactly the right amount.
Likewise. Get some sleep. We'll be heading off again soon.
Where do I sleep at? Necessarily. I don't have a room. Pom Pom.
Pom-Pom, we're back.
Shh. Checking star rail stability. Pom-Pom needs to focus.
Good to see you too.
Spatial readout. Back to the normal bracket. Star rail stability keeps rising. 56%, 57%.
The numbers have stabilized. Dispatch the Express.
Oh, welcome back to the Express. You've accomplished your Trailblaze mission. The Express appreciates your help.
Thanks, Pom Pom. How's the Express doing?
Thanks to you, the Space Fisher is healing up, and the Star Rail has become stable enough for us to dispatch the Express. As for the coaches, Pom-Pom's checked every nook and cranny and made sure everything's in good order.
Good job, Pom Pom. I forgot to bring you souvenirs.
Don't worry about it. Eurillo 6 probably doesn't have anything worth buying anyway. Plus, it's your first time on a Trailblaze mission, so Pom Pom will let it slide this time. But don't forget, next time.
Okay. Where's our next stop?
Destination will be announced at the navigation meeting.
Oh, okay.
For now, get some rest and stay tuned.
I need to get some juice for March.
Oh, Pom Pom almost forgot. There you go. Careful not to spill it.
Thank you, conductor.
When are we leaving?
By the way, to avoid encountering the anomalies again, the express will dispatch shortly and head to a more stable area. For your safety, please don't leave your seat until the express has reached cruising speed.
These seats don't have seat belts. Oh. I can't scrub through this music, unfortunately. Wish you could. Sure. I don't think we have anything new to ask you, right? No, it's still all the same stuff. Okay.
Hello? Hello? It's about time we hit the road, passengers. Thanks to the 3 Trailblazers, the activity of the Fragmentum has reached the lowest level, and the readings regarding the status of the Star Rail have returned to normal. Pom Pom will dispatch the express shortly, and we'll be leaving Eurillo 6. Please be seated and say your goodbyes to this planet.
What's up, Blade? Hey, it's the new guy.
Yanqing,
Yes, General.
watch this person carefully. Do you remember me?
I remember. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are not one of them, Jin Yuan. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are one of them.
Don Hung, you okay? Hi, France.
Hold on. I'll be there soon.
Honky tonk gas ball train tracks.
What did I tell you? He's definitely sleeping in. We Trailblazers can go days without sleep, but when we do hit the hay, we have to make up for it. Anyway, no point wasting our time in the corridor. The conductor wants us to attend a warp navigation meeting. Same old location, apparently, and we can't be late. Let's head over. Oh, by the way, you drew the short straw. It's your turn to wash the coffee cups this week.
Fine. Ooh, who texted us? Restricted Zone Radio. Urgent reports from the logistics team said a number of broken patrol robots from an unknown source were spotted in the restricted zone. They pose a risk from our staff members. Until the situation is resolved, non-combatants are advised not to operate alone and should apply for an escort team when the situation demands it. Anyone who has information on the origin of these robots should report to Molly, Tier 2 Engineer of the Technology Division. Okay. How are you, France? grimy coffee cups. And if it's from work, you know for a fact people have been reusing the cups, and they gotta be easy to clean. You just let them all soak for like 5 minutes in hot water, and then you can scrub it out. 5 minutes, by the way. 5 minutes, not 5 days. By the way, March, do we have the same shoes? They're very close. Very close. You know, March, you are very short. Because, like, Stella is short, right? Like, look at this. Like, we come up to, like, his nose. I guess we're actually a little taller than Himiko. We got about the same boots on as she does. Maybe you're just really tall, Welt. Because we ain't... These aren't small shoes. March 7th is small but cute. Yeah, we love March. She's great. Also, I don't know why. I've been seeing people compare Paimon to Pom Pom. And, like, sure, name-wise, I guess. Pom Pom, stop looking at me. But I don't feel like Pom Pom is Star Rail's Paimon. I feel like March 7th is Star Rail's Paimon. And she's delightful.
Morning. You're very punctual.
I was told we had to be. And a wonderful morning to you, Himiko.
I can't remember the last time I got such a polite response.
What do you normally get, grunts?
The trailblazing of Eurilo 6 is drawn to a close, and the Astral Express must depart for the next planet.
We'll do that in just a moment. We're going to run this battle first. Do this. Pom Pom is hardly a Paimon. Well, because, like, Paimon was the main compatriot. I think I placed that a little too far back. Bummer. Was the main compatriot for the Pathfinder, the Traveler, not the Pathfinder, in Genshin Impact, and was largely their voice, right? Like, because you just have no voice at all as the Traveler in Genshin Impact. And you actually have a lot more of a voice as the Trailblazer in Star Rail, which is delightful. They have a character. They have a personality. They even have a voice actor, man. It's fucking wild, you know? But on that same note, they do still have a compatriot that does a larger portion of the talking. And that is definitely March. March is definitely the one who talks significantly more, and Dan Heng, but more March than anybody else. And March is so much more palatable than Paimon is. It doesn't matter which way we go. It's the same number of fights either way. We'll go up this way. Really pulling out the stops for the main character in Honkai. Hoyoverse using some of the gacha monies. Well, they have enough of it. I'd hope they'd freaking use some of it, you know. Ew, that's a lot. We're gonna do this because that's just a gross amount of enemies. I think they also learned a lot from Genshin Impact about, like, how to make the style of game that they do a little bit more palatable to people. Trailblazing, what's the next planet like?
Not telling yet. We'll make an official announcement in the meeting, but I'm keeping you in suspense for now.
March probably appeals to the wider variety of people rather than Paimon's hated reputation. I enjoy Paimon, though. I think the problem is that Paimon wouldn't be so bad if the Traveler actually had a voice and a personality and, like, something that made them special and unique in any way beyond their just the person that showed up. And also, like, if they had their own voice, then it could counter Paimon's, but it almost feels like your voice is Paimon's voice, and it's like, shut up. Stop it. You're funny sometimes, but you're just annoying now. You're being an asshole, and I don't have a voice to tell you to not be an asshole. So now I look like an asshole because you were a dick. Fucking Paimon. I feel like the witty banter would be nice between them as voice dialogue. Yeah.
The warp navigation meeting has officially begun.
Let's do it.
Firstly, Pom Pom wants to congratulate you, the Nameless, for successfully resolving the problems at this stop. The Express is now able to continue along the Star Rail.
Sweet.
The three of us actually pulled it off, huh?
It's time for your conductor, that's me, to reveal the name of our next stop.
Long time no see, Astral Express crew.
Mommy.
It's Kafka. I came at a good time. You're all here. Every single one.
No need for the mysterious introduction, Stellaron Hunter.
Mommy.
Himiko, correct? Apologies for interrupting your little get-together, but I'm sure once you've heard my request, you'll forgive me. I'd like you to make a destination alteration.
I've seen your face before, Stellaron Hunter. Even if it was only on a corporation wanted poster. They were offering quite the bounty. Dead or alive. Do you know the figure?
Yeah, everyone's talking about getting the new guy that's coming out in like 20 hours or whatever, the new banner that's dropping, and I'm like, why the fuck would I draw on that guy when Kafka is on the horizon? They already said that the Kafka banner is in patch 1.1, and that is the only thing that I will be saving my polls for. I refuse. I refuse. Like, I'm pulling for Kafka.
Doesn't concern me. Then again, a corporation bounty is a compliment, not an insult, don't you think?
You wanted criminals sure know how to look on the bright side of things.
I will say, Herta certainly paid you all a compliment. A maniac that claims he can see destiny, leading a bunch of wild lunatics in pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe. And Herta doesn't give out compliments very often.
In pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe, huh? Well, in that sense, you Astral Expressers and I are cut from
Astral
the same cloth.
Expressers. My Honkai life is now dedicated to Kafka and Kafka alone, right? Like, you get to play the game as Kafka when you started her, and you're like, wow, this chick is fucking badass. And then she's like, here, I'm gonna wake you up now, my sweet. And I'm like, oh, that's good. She's like, don't worry, just go have a good time. And I'm like, okay, yes, mother. And then she disappears, and then you find out that she's a fucking war criminal or whatever, and you're like, oh, I wish I cared.
You're in the wrong place, Kafka. We're not about to accept your request, and we're not about to get into bed with a Stellaron Hunter. It was nice talking with you. Perhaps next time you'll be willing to pay us a visit in person, and we can continue our little discussion.
Have you guys heard of the Law Fu?
The Xianzhou Lawfu? It belongs to the Hexafleet of the Xianzhou Alliance. We've heard of it.
But what you haven't heard is that it's currently very close to you. A couple of warp jumps away, in fact. Not to mention, 45 system hours ago, a Stellaron burst occurred on the Lawfu. An unexpected calamity, don't you think?
What exactly are you Stellaron hunters trying to do? The Xianzhou Alliance aren't us. They won't give you time to explain. Once you draw the attention of the hunt, you become their prey. The Alliance will hunt you to the end of the universe.
Stop speaking in riddles, Kafka. Say what you have to say.
It's simple. That Stellaron has nothing to do with us, but the Xianzhou is convinced that we're responsible. My companion, Blade, has been taken away by the Cloud Knights. I want to bring him back, resolve this Stellaron crisis, and clear our names.
Nothing to do with you? Yeah, right. Sounds like a weird coincidence to me. You just happened to show up after the Stellaron burst. Also, we're not your friends. Why should we care if a Stellaron hunter is innocent,
I want Stella to be like, wait, I think she's my friend. And everyone would be like, what? And be like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's like my mom. It would be like, what? Never mind. Don't worry about it. What are we doing? Where are we going? Never mind. Mommy. What are my options? We should seal the Stellaron, help the Zhanzhou. Maybe we can sell our friend. Maybe we can sell our friendship to the Stellaron hunters. Is there anything in this for us? I love all of these answers for different reasons. I'm going with this one.
No! Why are we listening to her? The Alliance is strong. Is a single Stellaron burst really too much for them to handle? We're the crew of the Astral Express, not some squad of Stellaron-stealing super specialists.
Aren't we, though?
You could, of course, not get involved. Knowing that the Stellaron hasn't yet affected this region of space, you could make the jump and arrive at the next world. But sooner or later, the star rail here will be more blocked off than it was before. I can tell you what the future holds. If you don't go to the Lafu, the Stellaron will eventually contaminate the entire ship, and over half of the inhabitants will perish. Oh, you brave and fearless trailblazers, you benevolent nameless. Can you really remain indifferent to that?
This companion of yours, Blade, he'd perish too, right?
No comment. Here are the coordinates. It's up to you how to proceed.
So we're proceeding there.
Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the stars will eventually converge. See you later.
Bye, Kafka.
March, get Dan Heng.
You told March to go get her. Why do I have to go get her? Get him.
Whoa, what are you doing here?
Came to check on you.
I gave him the lowdown. Hey, remember what I said, okay? We're gonna vote against it. I'm not gonna take orders from that woman.
Oh, no, I'm voting for it. You right, Don?
Seems like the longer I spend in my room, the stranger things are when I emerge.
At least you get a room.
March told me. If it were one of the other ships, it might have been okay. But I can't go to the Lofu.
Get some food.
I'm forbidden from setting foot on that ship. Total interception of any attempt to enter the Dominion is how they chose to put it. So
What'd you
if you're
do?
planning on going? I can't go with you. But remember the Xianzhou was a sight to behold. Good luck.
It's way too much of a coincidence. A Stellaron hunter shows up at the site of a Stellaron burst that just happens to be occurring nearby? Does anyone really believe that? Oh, I'm so mad. She just hijacks our communications and then hangs up? So rude. You used to know her, right? Was she always like this?
You shouldn't talk about girls behind their backs. Jeez, March. She used to be nice.
Yeah? Huh. Maybe she really liked you.
I didn't feel like she was being mean.
Oh yeah, I just spoke to Dan Heng. Here's the deal. We've all got to vote against.
Doesn't Hibiko have the final? I want to vote in favor.
I should have known you'd listen to that Stellaron hunter. Whatever. But you should think before you do that.
I don't know where we were supposed to go anyway. They never said where we were supposed to go. For all I know, we were going there anyway.
Are you okay, Dan Heng? March brought you up to speed, I assume.
I'm fine. And yes, I'm up to speed.
Good. In that case, with regard to the matter at hand, let's vote to decide our next move. Our Stellaron hunter claims that a Stellaron burst has occurred on the Xianzhou Lafu, and that we're in the vicinity. If we head for the Lafu, we may have the chance to save many innocent lives. However, it's also possible that our Stellaron hunter is lying and using us for her own ends. Neither Welt nor I believe that she's telling us the truth, but we can't just ignore the intel she's given us. So, we're about to hold a democratic vote on whether to set a course for the Xianzhou. All those in favor, hold out your hand. All those against, keep your arms by your side. 3, 2, 1.
Wait, what am I supposed to do? Hands out. Wait. Why did
4
March
against
vote
1.
for it?
Well, it looks like the Astral Express crew has a majority vote to head for the Xianzhou.
Didn't you say you were voting against?
I calmed down and thought about it a bit. If it turns out that woman isn't lying, then a lot of innocent people are gonna get hurt. Now's the time for thinking about other people.
So we would have been outvoted anyway. Got it. Okay. How so suddenly principled of you?
All right, all right. I think we're all used to March's modus operandi by now.
So, Dan Heng, you want to stay here?
Yes. I'm staying this time.
In that case, Welt. Ready for a trailblazing expedition?
Yeah, let's
I know
take
you've
Welt
been
with
itching to
us.
get out there for a while now, but make sure you take good care of the two of them.
Don't worry.
Destination Xianzhou, here we come!
The train is about to make the jump.
Cool.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
March, sit down.
Whoa! So that's a Xianzhou ship? It looks even bigger than Eurilo 6!
Well, we're closer to it.
Xianzhou. These ships are their planets. Terrestrial environments are cradles that allow civilizations to survive and then develop. Some of those civilizations progress further, constructing spacefaring vessels, which allow them to voyage into the unknown. The Xianzhou Alliance is one such civilization. I've only glimpsed it a few times, but it's as magnificent as I remember.
You okay there? What's with all the lonely nostalgia vibes?
This is the Astral Express. I repeat, this is the Astral Express. We have arrived in Xianzhou territory. Requesting landing permission from ground control. From the bridge, I mean.
Welcome, Lawful Skyport. Starskin Fin. Please await transfer. Please wait transfer. Please wait transfer.
Is it stuck on repeat?
Now you know how I feel when you copy me.
What? I don't copy you.
Something's not right.
The signal is still repeating, but no one is guiding us into dock.
Maybe the Stellaron hunters were telling the truth. It seems like something really did happen to the Xianzhou. A vessel arrives at a deserted spaceport. Isn't that how, like, loads of horror movies start?
Yes.
Let's not let our imaginations get the better of us.
Please wait transfer. Please await transfer. Please wait transfer.
Still the automated signal?
Yes, it's still on repeat. Ah, there we go.
The Jade Gate now opening. On behalf of the Xianzhou Lafu, welcome, guests from afar. Please proceed to dock in accordance with the guidance.
Huh? Is this still automated?
The signal broke off. Seems that's all there is.
We should get going. Himiko, stay vigilant back here on the Express.
Relax. I've got Dan Heng here with me.
Trailblazers,
Make sure you're
assemble!
properly prepared before you set off.
Okay. I don't know what I would need to prepare for, but
You need to take extra care on this expedition. I've compiled some intel on the Xianzhou for you. I hope it comes in useful.
cool.
Before we set off, I need to clarify the aim of this journey with you. The Stellaron hunters have given us a lot to consider, and a lot to doubt. But The most important part of this expedition is
the Stellaron.
precisely. Stellaron hunters clearly have ulterior motives. However, knowing what they're all about, and given the focus of Kafka's words, I have no doubt that the Xianzhou is dealing with a Stellaron. The Alliance and the Express haven't had any previous dealings, so our arrival might not receive the warmest welcome. But as trailblazers, we're not in this for fame or gain. We just need to do everything in our power to assist the Xianzhou and eliminate the source of disaster.
Okay.
Always keep that in mind. And don't forget the way of the Trailblaze. Explore, understand, establish, and connect.
Yeah!
Let's go.
We get to go on a journey with Welt. It's fun.
Oh, look. It's just containers as far as the eye can see. This area isn't for receiving guests. It's for unloading cargo. Who decided to send us this way? Such a huge port and not a soul in sight. It gives me the creeps.
At this point, I think it'd be creepier if we did see someone. Yet someone opened the gate for us, that one.
Stop talking. If there is someone here, they're in my bad books already. Mr. Yang, what should we do?
We should start with the person who opened the Jade Gate. If it turns out they're not friendly, then at least they've already made things easier for us. If it turns out they were just doing their job, then we can ask them what happened here.
We're pretty decisive.
That's Mr. Yang. This is child's play for him. He's dealt with all kinds of dangers before.
Let's move. Keep your wits about you.
Amidst the Mara struck. Start all! Yee. Oh.
Mr. Yang, someone's hurt.
Up ahead.
You're hurt, son. Try not to talk. March, use your 6-phased ice to stop the bleeding. Go easy. We don't want to add frostbite to his list of complaints.
I'm on it.
This area saw fierce fighting only recently. Let's keep searching. There might be other survivors.
Like this one.
Up ahead. Please, leave me.
Ooh, box. Boxes look very different here. Be aware. Oh, so do the technique point things.
There are wounded everywhere.
The silver lining is that, based on what we can see, no civilians were caught up in the battle. I'm guessing the Xianzhou must have evacuated the port immediately, leaving the soldiers to deal with the crisis. But as for these corroded monsters...
You see a monster that I don't? Well... I'll talk to you.
Up ahead. Please, leave me.
Okay. What about you?
Up ahead.
The armored soldier had already passed away. Surprisingly, there are no visible wounds on the body. Hey, there's our baddies.
We've never seen this kind of life form before.
Awaiting orders,
So you are afraid of me. Let me end your misery.
Want to see what I can do? Dodge this.
not even nap time.
Look at you. You're all kinds of special. Especially dead. The Mara struck is healed. Excuse the fuck out of me. How dare you? That was bullshit. No, he doesn't get to. Stella says you die. This is like a sci-fi version of Genshin Impact. So it's made by the same company, MiHoYo, but it's a turn-based RPG rather than a action open world RPG. It's definitely not open world. It's kind of like, I wouldn't even call it open zone. Like, it's definitely fairly linear in a lot of ways. But definitely, like, the art direction, very, very much MiHoYo's style. Same style as Honkai 3rd Impact, same style as Genshin Impact. So, let's change our crew real quick, though. And I'm sure you'll notice that these menus look exactly like Genshin Impact menus. Same kind of gacha? Yeah, unfortunately. Let's grab March. And let's grab Don Hung. So that we have the right, switch these two. Because let's have the people that we're actually traveling with be the people in the party, because that just sounds like fun. March, give you a few extra levels. Put you up to 45, that's good. Yeah, it does still have the same gacha in it, unfortunately. Oh, I have a ticket. We'll use one, why not? We got garbage.
Miss Tingyun, fall back! They're Mara struck. We've already lost them.
Hey, you there? We need your help.
Excuse me, could you defeat these guys for us? Sure.
Thanks for saving Beauty from the bees. Pleasure. But are you thanking us or giving yourself a compliment?
Yes.
Seems you need to experience some hardship. Stand down.
Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward!
Stop getting back up.
Jai could fight.
This is bullshit.
Lance at the ready.
Don't mess with me.
I said stop. Oh, that sucks, Chungus.
You can't run. Try that again.
Because they don't count as actually dying, they don't trigger Stella's ability, which is very unfortunate.
So you are. Who's next? Let me end your misery.
Miss Tingyun, the Mara struck have been repelled, but there could be other dangers nearby. The situation is serious. Allow us to escort you back to the Skyfaring Commission. Immediately.
Calm down, I heard you. It'd be rude of me to depart without thanking our benefactors. My name is Tingyun. I'm the Ambassador for the Lawfu Skyfaring Commission Merchant Guild. May I venture to know the illustrious names of my heroes?
You use a lot of very fancy words.
Illustrious names? Sure. I'm March 7th. This is Mr. Yang. Oh, Mr. Welt Yang. And this is...
My name's a secret. I'm the Galactic Batter. I'm Stella.
I see. Well, thank you for coming to our aid. Although, there is one thing I don't understand. Starskiff Haven is under lockdown. Since none of you are Xianzhou residents, may I ask how you came to be here? If you can't offer an explanation, I'm afraid these Cloud Knights will have to escort you out.
Oh, please. You think they can do anything to us?
We called for port transfer and got no response, but then someone opened the Jade Gate for us. When we arrived, there was no one to be found, so we started to make our own way through.
How can that be? My ship was the last one into port before the Jade Gate was shut. The Skyfaring Commission has already locked down Starskiff Haven entirely.
We're telling the truth. You could verify it yourself by checking the access history of the Jade Gate. We found it strange ourselves when the gate opened, but no one came to greet us.
You're with the Astral Express.
Yeah. How do you know that?
Heard of us?
Indeed I have. Oh, you've arrived at a bad time. The Xianzhou has suffered an incident. Whether you're here for leisure, treatment, or trade, I'm afraid you won't be able to go through with it.
None of those, actually. We're here to help you with your problem.
For your safety, you should hurry to Central Starskiff Haven and take refuge. I'll take you to Madame Yukong of the Skyfaring Commission and let her decide how to proceed.
We caught wind of the incident you mentioned. That's why we're here, Miss Tingyun. To help the Xianzhou seal the Stellaron.
Your actions have already revealed your kind hearts to me. Sadly, I can't make you any promises. You're outsiders, and only Madame Yukong has the authority to consider your offer. Oh, don't worry. Madame Yukong is kind-hearted too. Come on now, I'll lead the way.
Yeah. A little bug in here. Oh, interesting. Ice is no rare material on its own. However, the ice shards glittering with strange colors before you must have come from none other than a specific girl you know. Marge? Can we go this way? We can go this way. What's over here? What's this thing? What's this thing? There's enemies hiding back here. What are you guys doing? Are you hiding? That was a weird graphics glitch. Damn.
Seems you need to experience some hardship.
Very close to killing them. All right, it is battle time, which is good because I need to use the restroom. So let me start this battle up, and while we run this battle, I will run to the bathroom. Be right back.
Better make a choice.
Oh, good timing on my part. 25 gold going to Steve. And get my headphones back. One more battle, and then it's time for the boss. What is happening here? Ah. There we go. Is ice good against water? It is. It sucks. I don't think we want a water buff then. I need to place flying rogues? Sure. Let's go way over in the corner to avoid the buffs. Place units, everybody. Alright. Let's see. Finish him? At least a little bit.
You know nothing of the weight behind this power. Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Gotta try
Sure.
hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
I'm on guard. What a headache. Let me end your misery.
These should die to being bursted, but... Oh, not quite, huh? Rude.
Try that again.
That worked. Do it again. Do it again.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
Stella's like, my turn. No, not Stella. Stella's like, my turn. My turn. What if it was my turn? My turn again. Hey, my turn. Oh, I didn't use the skill, so it didn't finish him. It's alright, this will finish him. I really like when it's my turn.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
There wasn't even anything back here. What were these two doing? Just chilling? Wasn't a treasure chest? Nothing. I'm not even sure what the point of those two is. There's a chest down this one. Thought I saw an interactable, but I guess not. Thank you.
Those monsters back there.
They were no monsters.
Oh, those were not to be confused with monsters, benefactors. We call them Mara struck.
Long life curse? The hell is that? It's a puzzle. Ooh, new puzzle. A hexanexus is a space junction device made by a mysterious organization in the Artisanship Commission. It attracted almost no notice before because it is difficult to understand. Interact with the hexanexus to activate it and solve the puzzle. Rotate the corresponding area of the hexanexus so that the physical block of the hexanexus corresponds to the plates on both sides. Okay. Well, they made the first one immensely easy, but that's okay. There's a battle down here? Level 51. Ooh. Ooh. That's kind of scary. Alright. Let's see. Let's go with this. And go like this. And go like this. Go like this. And go like this. And go like this.
So you are afraid of me.
Seems you need to experience some heart.
They are durable.
Running into me. Stay right there while I give you a present.
Let's get a bigger shield.
Defend the weak.
Should still be able to taunt them even if they're frozen. Yeah. Okay, the guy on the right shouldn't come back to life. The first two will, though. So let's focus on the guy that won't come back.
Stand down.
Jerk.
You can't run!
Time to go on the offensive.
I think they're still taunted, but I'm gonna just double check. There we go.
Try that again!
Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward!
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
So you are afraid of me. Let me end your misery.
That wasn't very optimal, but it's fine. I can't be... it could have been more optimal, but... we'll do this, because it'll kill him. One less enemy. We still have a second battle to go after this one, too, because there's 2 enemies sitting here.
Let me end your misery.
You can still walk away.
I don't think we've killed this guy yet, right? He's got to be killed twice. Yes. Okay.
Leave the rest. I won't go easy on you.
What a headache.
I know nothing of the weight behind this power. Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
They are all weak to Stella, but she's not going to be able to kill any of them that quickly.
Seems you need to experience some.
We'll focus target again.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea.
She might kill with this one.
Illusions of the past.
Yeah. Oh, well, the crit helps. That's for sure.
I told ya I could fight.
We're going to rebuff Stella and then re-taunt with Stella since this is a new group of enemies. And none of them are frozen. Oh, we can't taunt shit. Wasn't paying attention to my points. That's okay. He might attack us anyway. Yeah.
You can't run.
So close. Kill that guy. Thank you.
You have the worst luck running into me.
Go ahead and shield yourself, March, just in case. Since they're not taunted, I don't know who they're gonna hit. Yeah.
Try that again. You can't run.
Time to go on the offensive.
Don't mess with me.
I'll wait until we at least get one of them down before using March's ultimate.
Still walk away. Stand down.
Because it just doesn't benefit us very much right now.
What a headache.
He's gonna get back up. We'll use Seela's ultimate to kill the other one, I hope.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
There we go. And then try to freeze them both.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Great success.
afraid of me.
She actually gets the reset that time, and we win.
Oh, shiny. Ooh,
Cool.
sparkly.
Aw, they should have hit a chest right here. That would have been a great spot to hide one. Or right here. I realized that there was this one right here, but this was a bountiful. They could have hit a normal treasure right around the corner there, and it would have been pretty good. Man, more
Why
baddies.
have we stopped?
Don't worry, miss. I have a favor to ask. That's all.
Favor? Count me out. What if we do it wrong and you get your cloud cronies to throw us in jail?
Damn.
I shouldn't have doubted you. Please accept my apologies. Our road ahead is barricaded. Do you see? The soldiers stationed here must have moved these into a roadblock.
Just push them aside together.
I'd like to see us try. They're extremely heavy. Even with all of us, we wouldn't be able to move one.
Oh, okay.
But I'm doubting your skill, but I'd feel terrible if you hurt yourself in the process.
So what's your plan?
If I'm not mistaken, the containers in the Trove of Verdure can be moved around using a control panel. You've already put on quite the show. Do you think you'll be able to find and operate the control panel? Should be simple, right?
Should be. Right.
I knew it. This will be a breeze for you. We just need to pass through here, take the barge to Starskiff Haven, and we'll be safe.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's all we need to do. Simple.
You know, you sound sweet enough, but you were talking about getting us escorted away by your Cloud Knights. If it weren't for Mr. Yang...
You misunderstand. If you were in my shoes right now, wouldn't you want to keep your guard up?
True. But we came here to trailblaze, not jailblaze.
March, it's terrible. He's weak to so many things. She actually got that in one hit that time.
Stand down.
You have the worst luck running into me.
Time to go on the offensive. To the finish. Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
You're annoying.
Rude.
I'll free you from your chains.
Goodbye.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
You couldn't have done it without me.
Okay, I see. March, you're floating. Treasure chest. Thank you.
You mentioned the Stellaron.
You work for the Skyfaring Commission, so I assume you're aware of its destructive power.
Yes, I am. As an Amicassator, I've been to many planets.
The fuck is an Amicassator? I understand it's supposed to be like an ambassador, but why is it an Amicassator? What is it? What's different about it? What's in this? New relics. Okay. Well, I don't need to do that right now. Oh, shame. What are you? What is that? I don't know what these are. Kill them. Are you like the little reward boys? Like, are you full of loot?
You can still walk. I won't go easy on you.
Nope. Just normal enemies. Okay. I assume there's a new loot enemy, but I'm assuming it's not the cute little, like... I don't even know what to call that thing. What's up here? You didn't see shit. Loot, loot, loot. Loot, loot, loot. Nope. Yep.
What a headache. Let me end your misery.
You know nothing of the weight behind this power. Witness the stars shatter before you.
Well, you're scary.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice. Calm your body and mind.
You have the worst luck, Red. Watch this.
Oh.
On guard. To the finish.
They explode.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Let me end your misery.
Sila's just gonna kill all 4 of them.
Let me end your misery.
Oh, maybe not. Oh, nope. She was able to kill with a basic attack, because of course she was.
The galaxy is vast beyond compare.
Compared to what exactly? I'd say the universe is pretty damn vast. Just saying. You know? Oh, we're supposed to go that way. We don't want to go the way we're supposed to go. Who does that? Gross. Boom.
Don't mess with me.
Oh.
Seems you need. I won't go easy on you.
Who's next?
Jolly good.
Let me end your misery.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
What is this? Charging? The express Psy crane has been taken off standby and is now heading towards the pickup spot. Hold on. There's enemies.
What a headache. Let me end your misery.
Seems you need to experience. Calm your body and mind.
Don't.
Hello, second group. Goodbye, second group.
Let me end your misery.
Leave her. I won't go easy on you.
Where'd he go? Pick up delivery and plotting shortest route to the destination. Oh, okay. Where are we going? I'm here. Oh, this way? Are we going over here? Oh, I can open that. A little delivery crane? Oh, thanks. Goodbye, little birdie. Fucking love this bread. Anything else over here? No, okay. You want to do a not Rubik's Cube? Yee. Thank you. Loop, loop, loop. We don't need HP, but I'll take it anyway. Sure. I see you. Oh, you think you're sneaky? Hang on.
Will of preservation.
Yeah, you thought you were all sneaky and shit, huh? Huh. He's like, oh, fuck.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Goodbye. I say that, and the dude's gonna get back up, but...
You can still walk away.
No, we can't.
I'm on guard. Ha!
Bro's gonna get a hit in.
You can't run.
Just one, though.
A sharp scythe needs target.
Oh, hey. Which one is this? I don't think I've seen this before. Obviously not. I don't have any. But having access to more is nice.
Time well spent.
I'm not sure who needs those materials. There's a tough guy down there.
Will of preservation.
Get ready and watch your backs.
Okay.
Leave it to me.
Stay.
Freeze.
Oh, just the one?
Great.
Okay.
You know nothing of the weight behind this power. Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Lance ablaze.
Just keep beating him up.
Lance. Forward.
Great.
So it was like, fine, I'll beat him up.
My turn.
Lance at the ready.
We'll go ahead and taunt him.
What a headache.
Because he's going to break out of that ice real soon. And he'll probably get a turn right away. Wow, okay. Oh, the taunt fell off, though.
Try that again.
I don't know enough about how that mechanic works necessarily. No, don't summon douchebags. Damn it.
Calm your body and mind.
I told ya I could fight.
All right, we're going to shield Stella. Basic attack with you. Taunt all three of these dinguses.
Defend the wink. What a headache.
We're just gonna focus on killing the central guy because if we kill him, the other two should auto die since he summoned them.
Pressure.
Try that again.
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward.
I wonder if you can get Stella to have more than 2 counterattacks, whether it's through traces or through Eidolons. I need to look. I know that if you get her, I think it's a higher Eidolon, her shield will cleanse status effects, and that's really, really strong.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
But I don't know if you can get more than 2 counterattacks. Goodbye.
Oh, finally. Look how many tail hairs I lost on the way. Oh, my beautiful tail. We had a difficult start, but things got easier. Look, that's the barge I was talking about.
Is this manual or automatic? Nice, I'm driving.
Just sit back and relax. All ambassadors know their way around a star skiff.
You're driving?
I was perfectly calm until she volunteered to help.
You were okay with me driving, March. Okay.
Take your seats, everyone. We'll be off right away.
An undelivered letter. That probably goes to some... Ooh, what's this? Navigation compass. Turn the compass to align the inner and outer rings. Celestial access to the same direction. The bright astral marks on the compass indicate the degree its compass ring can rotate. For instance, one bright astral mark would signify a 60-degree turn. 2 types of rotation exist, clockwise and counterclockwise. Rotate the compass. Select which compass layer is... Switch the selected layer on the compass. Oh. Oh. Oh, we were supposed to do that. Were we? Oh. Cool. Can we do it again? No, just the one time. No, what I guess there was only the one that was lit up was on the left. Okay. Well, those look awesome. I want one.
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, allow me to welcome you to Starskiff Haven. On the Xianzhou Luofu, anything relating to aviation, navigation, and trade falls within the scope of the Skyfaring Commission, which is one of the 6 commissions of the Luofu. As the biggest port on the ship, Starskiff Haven is governed by the Skyfaring Commission too.
You definitely sound like a... what was it again? Oh, ambassador. By which I mean nice speech.
That's too kind of you. My job involves ferrying business delegates to and from Starskiff Haven, so I do this kind of introduction all the time.
Let's run the battle. Yeah, we'll go with Stronghold right there. That should do good. That should do good. Oh, hi. Now they hurt us. Where am I going? Oh, I'm going to kill the other flyers. It is just me and El Canadiano right now. El Canadiano is hold the line as long as they can. If I kill these ranged units, then I don't have to worry about dying. Oh, except we both got stunned because they got ice buffs. So now I will slowly die to the one ranged unit that got buffed by ice because it freaking freezes on hit. It's a slow, painful death, y'all. That ice buff is bullshit. There's no window for me to be able to fight back. Like, if it froze me and I could only fight back, like, every now and again, I would slowly at least be able to kill these 3 ranged units, but I can't. I'm just perma-stunned by one unit that got the ice buff. Don't worry. We'll die. Just give it a minute. Like a full minute. We're here. Still going. Trying. Almost. Death by 1,000 pinpricks. Almost there. No, it's alright, El Canadiano. Wow, look at all the arrows at my feet. It's fine. Alright, let's go again. Man, that ice buff has gotten us killed a few times now. Like, we've died to the enemy getting the ice buff and just stunning, because we don't get many placements, right? And so if the ice units are just able to stun what few placements we get, we just lose. And that sucks big chungus. Like, this buff would be meaningless if we had more placements, just in a general sense. But we don't. And it's like, man, that mechanic is really aggressively painful for us.
Anyway, we're safe now. Normally, I'd be a good host and take you around, but these are difficult times. Let's head to the Palace of Astrum first and report your arrival to Madame Yukong.
Palace of Astrum?
Yeah.
Right there, the tallest building in the city. It's also the headquarters of the Skyfaring Commission. Let's hurry. We haven't got much time.
Can we talk about it first?
I don't mean to rush you, but if Madame Yukong holds me accountable for not getting you over soon enough, I wouldn't want to be around for the consequences.
Sounds scary. I thought you said she was kind-hearted.
We need to make a few preparations before paying a visit to any of the 6 commissions. Rest assured, Miss Tingyun, we won't go anywhere. If you can inform Madame Yukong of our arrival first, we'll meet you at the palace entrance later.
Very well.
Goodbye.
Little Miss Fox moves at quite the pace. I can't keep up with her. I've spent too long on the bench. Let's catch our breath for a while, huh? We can expect a packed schedule ahead.
That Ting Young is a sly
That
one.
might be a little harsh, but she does put her own interests first. She did the right thing by not trusting us initially. We were an unknown quantity to her. As for the rush, my guess is she's just eager to get us out of her hair and further up the chain.
Kong sounds like a tough
It'll
lady.
be all right. We're not trying to stand in her way. We have nothing to hide.
It'd be all right, he said.
We didn't have anything to hide in Belobog either.
Let's have a look around
Not
the city.
so fast.
Oh.
I need to give you two a heads up first. Our meeting with Madame Yukong won't be without risk. We need to be prepared and take it seriously.
She is a top Xianzhou leader. Oh, Mr. Yang, do you think this could be Belobog all over again?
Are you saying that Madame Yukong is the new Madame Cocolia? Let me guess, they're gonna put us up in a hotel first.
The Xianzhou Alliance is better than that. But Madame Yukong will definitely have a string of difficult questions for us. Why did we choose to come to the Xianzhou now? How did we know that the incident is related to a Stellaron? Who leaked their information to us? Careless answers mean distrust and potential hostility, which would make things much harder for us.
Huh, crud. One of us is gonna blurt something out, or get something wrong, I just know it.
Yeah, one of us? I feel offended. Mr. Yang should do the talking. Shouldn't we plan out what we wanted to say? Let's just be honest with her. I don't think we can just be honest with her. Athena with the hat swap. She said, I don't want Pokemon. I want Brooklyn.
But we haven't done anything wrong.
March is right. If we're too scripted, it'll
That was
sound
just the
like
next
we're
hat in
hiding
line.
something.
What's on the inside of this one? It's like a cool pattern. No sleep till Brooklyn. I don't know what you're singing.
Don't worry. We'll find a way through. Let me do the talking.
How are you, Athena? New message. How'd you get my phone number? Benefactor, I'd like to ask you something. What is it? It's maybe disrespectful, but I'm very curious. Is the Express really here just to solve the Zhou Laofu? The Xinjiao Laofu? Help the Xinjiao Laofu solve the Stellaron problem? Yes. Why? It's really hard to understand why the Express is here. Can't someone act out of the kindness of their heart? After all, people who help others without thinking of compensation or risk during the dangerous trips across the galaxy is rarer than air and vacuum. When the higher-ups of the Zhanjiao first heard of your reasons for coming, they thought you were here either to seek immortality or the Stellaron. Seek immortality? Seeking immortality is absolutely forbidden on the Zhanjiao. No? Wait, that's something that's possible? Yes, as the home of the long-life species, countless elixir seekers from all corners of the universe come to the... Stop texting me, god damn it! To come to the Zhanjiao to reenact bygone histories and discover the secret of the Zhanjiao residents' immortality. Oh. Okay. Apologies, I may have crossed a line. I don't know why I said all this. I have absolute trust in your sincerity, Benefactor, but the powerful masters are bound to think more like a pawn like me. So please be careful. Immortality for me, but not for thee? Is that what you're saying your society is built around? It's fucked up. Looks like you guys are suffering some consequences from it, though, since your guys are turning into, like, leaf-covered monsters. Wait. So there's a shop right here, but... Oh, it's the vending machine. I shall buy them all. Thank you. Man, I wish I could buy anything from a vending machine that quickly. Let alone all of them. You guys are in the way. Oh, I've been asked to guard the entrance here. You can take another route. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was trying to sneak past you. The dock's been sealed off. Will we be getting our wages? No idea. I doubt it. The boss probably has no money to pay us with this fiasco. If this keeps up, how will we survive then? Who knows? Wonder what the restrictions will be lifted. Box. I'm just gonna steal your stuff. Okay, thanks. Hello there. What's up? I'm just gonna take this. I'm just gonna take this skiff, okay? Okay, never mind. Where am I supposed to be going? Up there? Why did I have to go around this way to get there? Well, that's cool. Is that how you maintain an atmosphere in here? Because that's definitely just like space. Also, where are they flying to? That gate's supposed to be closed. Inconsistencies. It's fine. Oh, fine. Please find it hard to let me through. I'm on urgent business. Please let me through. That won't be possible. Please understand. You're not the only one in a rush. Everyone is. How can I make an exception for you? Because I'm special.
The best way to conquer fear is to face it head on.
Can't go that way. Big protagonist energy, that's why. Yeah. Can't you tell I'm the main character? Uh-huh. Oh. It kicked me back up here. Oh, it kicked me way over here, actually. Okay. Alright, Ting Young, I'll be there in a second. I'm gonna go see what's over here. Okay, thanks, bye. I'm gonna go look around as much as I can before I go over there. Because I found another box. Okay, now let's talk.
Oh, you're here already. Sorry to keep you waiting. Madame Yukong is expecting you.
Goody.
Are you not coming?
I've brought the Madame Helmmaster up to speed. It's over to you now.
She doesn't want to be part of this conversation.
Yes, madam.
Report the losses to General Jing Yuan and find someone from the Divination Commission. I can't just stand there watching while we deal with this mess.
Why aren't you in the gotcha?
Greetings, guests from the Astral Express. Ting Yun has informed me of the purpose of your visit. Receiving guests isn't normally one of my responsibilities, but since you know about the Stellaron and have stated that you want to help the Law Fu, I thought I should at least meet you in person and politely decline your proposal.
Oh! Just gonna shut up.
The Xianzhou Alliance knows what a Stellaron is and is more than capable of handling it ourselves. We have been around for over 8,000 years and weathered countless dangers and crises. While the situation is serious, we have more than enough resources to spare. Outsider help is not needed on this occasion. You are guests from afar. There is no reason for this matter to concern you. Am I making myself clear?
From what we've gathered, the influence of the Stellaron can still be contained. If we can locate it in time and contain it, it's possible that we can restore any space and any individuals affected by the corrosion. We have experience in preventing Stellaron disasters, and we've only come here to lend you that experience.
Yeah, well...
I've said this and I'll say it again. This is an internal affair of the Xianzhou Alliance, and there is no need for the Astral Express to get involved. I decided to arrange a meeting with you as a gesture of respect, but my decision is final.
But...
Never mind, Mr. Yang. If the Xianzhou Alliance say they can handle it, then we're wasting our breath. Let's go.
I'm afraid that's impossible.
Huh? And what's that supposed to mean?
It's only been a few days since the presence of a Stellaron was detected on the Law Fu. Starskiff Haven has been under full lockdown. No one has been permitted to leave. How did you come to know of the incident? And what led you to conclude that it was linked to a Stellaron? I acquired the access history of Starskiff Haven. Not long ago, someone hacked into the system and opened the Jade Gate, before guiding you, the Astral Express, into our territory.
Yeah.
The hacker was skillful and even taunted us with her seal. Her name is Silverwolf, a member of the Stellaron Hunters. What say you in your defense?
So tired of being, like, attacked by people that we're trying to help. I'm just gonna shut up. I'll let
You were
Welt talk.
forbidden from leaving the Skyfaring Commission until the aforementioned questions have been investigated.
Okay.
Don't be too harsh, Yukong. If this gets out, the whole galaxy will think the Alliance has forgotten how to treat our guests.
General Jing Yuan.
Hello.
It's very unlikely that the Express has joined forces with the Stellaron Hunters. They are mortal enemies, after all. Apologies for interrupting your meeting. My name is Jing Yuan. I'm the General of the Cloud Knights here on the Law Fu.
You don't need to apologize for interrupting the person that was being very mean to us.
General, this is an internal affair for the Law Fu.
I fully agree with you, Helm Master Yukong. This is indeed an internal affair. I am sorry, guests of the Astral Express. It is true that there is a Stellaron on the Lo Fu, but I'm afraid I cannot accept your kind offer to help resolve the issue. This is a Xianzhou matter. Of course, it would be inappropriate of me to let you return without something to show for it. While I cannot accept your help with regard to the Stellaron, I do have a favor to ask. Please, after you.
Yeah.
The Astral Express. I must confess that the train's reputation precedes it, such that it is often close to my thoughts. How delightful to come face to face with its passengers.
Are you really a general? Would that this occasion had come sooner. I don't even know what that phrase means. You really a general?
It's an honor to meet you, General. May I?
Well, don't
ask
override
what
me.
favor you spoke of is a matter that requires capable people such as yourselves. We captured a member of the Stellaron Hunters a few days ago, who goes by the name of Blade. During
So
our
edgy.
investigation, the Divination Commission, the department in charge of intelligence processing, intercepted a transmission sent out by his accomplice, Kafka, who has managed to hide aboard the ship. As for where that transmission was destined...
Go on, where? I'm gonna not respond. Silent Trailblazer, keep your fucking mouth shut.
I have some knowledge of your relationship with the Stellaron Hunters. The Divination Commission is convinced that you made an alliance with them. I say that's impossible. The crew of the Astral Express are honorable people whose valiant deeds are lauded across the universe. There must have been a misunderstanding.
Got an achievement for keeping my mouth shut.
As such, I came to the conclusion that the communication must have been an attempt by the Stellaron Hunters to sow dissent between us.
That's right, we've been framed. Maybe the Stellaron Hunters have other I'm
We
just
can
gonna shut up.
handle the Stellaron, but it will take time and will require the bulk of the Cloud Knights on the ship. It is this Kafka that concerns me. The longer she stays on the ship, the bigger the threat she will pose. Since the Stellaron Hunters lured you to our ship, we shall move with the current. You are hereby authorized to do as you deem fit on the Lofu, with the goal of bringing Kafka out of the shadows and under our control. Doing so would clear the misunderstanding between us, reveal the true intentions of the Stellaron Hunters, and help us understand their connection to the Stellaron Burst. What say you, my astral guest? What do you think?
I don't think we got much of a choice. We don't really have a choice. Thanks.
Of course you do. You can be strangers and simply walk away. But I feel you wish to help the Xianzhou. The Lo
We do.
Fu never fails to reward that which is given. Okay. Wonderful. It's a deal then. I shall notify Yukong that all intel is to be shared with you, and that our best personnel are to aid you in your search. If there is anything the Skyfaring Commission or the Cloud Knights can do for you during your stay,
Don't hesitate to make it known.
You could join my party. The chat concluded and Welt shot you a covert gesture. You understand that this is the crew's own discussion time. A projection sand pit? Is that what you call this? The workers at the Palace of Astrum use the sand pit to play war chess after work, and Yukong is the most excellent player among them. The game will lose all its fun when your opponent is Yukong. Yeah, we're gonna play Risk, and then Yukong's like, I'm going to destroy all of you. I mean, look at her. Oh, camera, work with me. Let me look at the characters up close. This is the only way to actually make this, like, work, is if I, like, put them in the foreground and me in the background. She's all sweet and kind looking. Look at her soft face, and then you just go to play a simple game of Battleship, and she just takes it like it's a fucking competition every time. What's up, Welt?
I think we only scratched the surface of this General Jing Yuan.
You're probably right. Do you think there's something strange about him? He seems suspicious. I thought he was on his side. We'll go with the first option.
I don't know about strange, but my gut tells me something is off. That's it. A minor detail, but curious. He avoided talking about Blade. Since the Cloud Knights have already captured a Stellaron hunter, why not use him to get to Kafka? Why rely on us? The Xianzhou is reluctant to involve outsiders in the Stellaron disaster, so why is it so keen on letting us capture a Stellaron hunter?
Could Blade have escaped? Do you think Jin Yuan lied about the Stellaron? He's using us as bait. I feel like either of these is possible. I don't like this one. Could be the bait part.
Yes. The only sensible conclusion I can draw is that Blade had already escaped when Jing Yuan spoke to us, provided they even captured him in the first place. Therefore, given our connection to Kafka, we represent the only way of luring the Stellaron hunters in. That's why he asked for our help. He didn't want to let anyone else find out that Blade had already escaped. Now that we've figured that out, perhaps we can get closer to the core of what's happening here.
Can we talk to her? I can steal her documents. Thanks.
Seeing as the General gave the order, the Skyfaring Commission will lend you our full support. The Stellaron Hunter investigation is in your hands now. I'll issue you a pass so you can access the facilities around Starskiff Haven.
Thank you.
As for personnel, the skyports are currently all under maintenance, so we're thinly stretched. What I can do is send Tingyun as your guide. She'll take care of you during your stay.
Oh. Little one, what are you doing here? Is this something you're allowed to touch? I didn't take anything, though. Talking back? Even if you didn't take anything, touching isn't allowed. Moreover, these are Madame Yukong's things. Good thing no one saw. Hurry up and put it down. Kids these days. Unruly. I'm Yan Ming, a Celestial Guild envoy attached to the Skyfaring Commission. You can consider me half of a maritime trade officer. Previously, I followed the Merchant Guild and was dispatched to the other star systems for about 150 years. If there's something you want to know, feel free to ask me, but don't touch stuff without permission. Trying to lord seniority over me? I've met people like you during my time in the guilds beyond the sky. Straight to the point and can't read the room. But I don't mind people like you in business. Your kind is still better than the two-faced backstabbers. Thanks. You never heard of the Celestial Guild, you've at least heard of the Whistling Flames, right? No. The Whistling Flames Guild that Tingyun works for got in bed with the trade delegations from 16 worlds and turned the Grand Fair into an intergalactic festival. Sure. I dare say that girl is next in line to succeed Madame Yukong. I'm boring you with all this rambling. However, long lived your species. When you get older, you tend to lecture on like a teacher. My attitude was a little rough, so I want to make it up to you by giving you this. But let me emphasize that if there's anything you want to know, just ask me instead of touching things. Immediately just touches and takes another thing. Yeah, little one. Little one sparkles. See that little sparkle there. Management strategy for reporting star skiff traffic. Check. Safety inspection guide. Check. The life satisfaction survey for new Outworlder batch. Check. Documents are in order. Now to confirm the schedule for the meeting. Still time. The relevant documentation for the Alchemy Commission's medicinal exports requires confirmation from the person in charge. Also, souvenir bag orders from the Merchant Guild should have arrived. I'll send someone to pick them up later. What's it, young lady? You've been staring at me for a while. How may I help you? What are you busy with? I just thought you looked nice is all. I'm not a young lady. I thought you looked nice. I'll accept your compliment then. You know I'm Madam Yukong's secretary, yes? Looking good is also part of my job in the Skyfaring Commission. You serious? I was just kidding. Hold on, I remember you. An important guest of the Zhanzhao. General Jing Yuan's appointed savior. From the perspective of an insignificant secretary, you're a major character. Jing Yuan's appointed savior? Oh, you don't believe me? I just made that up. This savior honorific. Though I'm sure General Jing Yuan thinks so as well. All right. I've got business to attend to. See that pile of work here? I still want to clock off for work on time. It was fun teasing you, so here's a small gift for you. If there's nothing else, I'm getting back to work. Thanks. She gave us a healing spray after fucking with us. Oh, man. What's this? Oh, okay. An achievement for keeping our mouth shut. Chose silent dialogue options 5 times. Okay, it's not in that particular instance, just in general, we chose the silent options. Oh, hey, Marge, what's up?
What do you make of this Chung Yuan?
He's a bit suspicious.
You think everyone's suspicious. Though they do say some girls have a sixth sense.
Girl, I woke up with a star bomb in my chest, okay? I'm gonna be suspicious of everyone.
He's much easier to talk to than that Yukong. Their attitudes are so different. Maybe that's why she's only a Helm Master and he's a general.
Only a Helm Master? Okay. If you say so.
Master Diviner, you heard our discussion. What do you make of it?
What do I make of it? The way of heaven is apparent, but the heart of humanity is often deceptive. Are you asking me to divine their true intentions?
That won't be necessary. The crew has nothing to do with the incident. Of that, I am almost certain. It isn't their intentions that trouble me. All I want is for them to lure out the one we're after.
Wasn't that my idea, General?
Maybe.
Indeed. Your counsel has always been a great help to me. You may use your discretion on the matters ahead of us.
Why don't you retire early and I use my discretion full time?
Damn.
It is still too soon, unfortunately. If something goes wrong, you'll need a general to take the blame. How could I simply walk away and put you at such risk?
Oh.
If you'd brought me that blade earlier, none of this would have been necessary. Wait, what are you up to exactly? Xingyuan, did you let him escape on purpose?
Me? I had no idea he might escape. Unlike
Surely.
you, my gaze never travels beyond the horizon. I take full responsibility. The Cloud Knights failed in their duty.
I can understand. There's a lot to take care of on the Xinzhou. You were bound to miss something. Thank goodness I'm here.
Yeah.
On that note, perhaps it's about time you finally nominate me as your successor when the 6 Charioteers next convene.
Yes. I have to go now. I'll leave this in your overwhelmingly capable hands, Fu Shen.
I can't tell if they're friends or not.
There are 3 things in the world that I can't seem to rid myself of. The troubles of the Xianzhou, the papers on my desk, and the weeds in my garden.
General, Diviner Fu wants the General's position for herself. Everyone knows that.
Duh! She was very blatant about that.
She is very capable, but her intellect is burdened by a quick temper. I'll retire when she's achieved a better balance.
This Stellaron thing is easy. Blade escaped. Now we gotta go get him. Just say the word, and I'll solve this in a flash.
I can understand your impatience, and I know you want to prove yourself. Now is not the time. If you truly wish to become sword champion, you shouldn't be running around brandishing your sword at people, especially not a major criminal.
You think I'd lose to Blade?
Fucking maybe.
I'm saying you need to have patience, Yanqing. Governing Xianzhou is different from a sword fight. The only way to build momentum is to work slowly. Besides, we still don't know who's really moving the chess pieces. There is something we must take care of before making our next move. As long as it remains unresolved, we're at a stalemate. That something is the Stellaron. How did it manage to bypass the Skyfaring Commission's inspections and the Divination Commission's predictions? Where is it now?
I say we bring those two Stellaron hunters before Diviner Fu. She'll get an answer out of them in no time.
I've asked our friends from the Express to take care of that for us. Worry not, you'll have your moment when the current stalemate is broken. You are my most trusted aide, and there are some things that I would only assign to you. Speaking of which, Yanqing... that boy. I suppose it is my fault. I should have given him an opportunity already. A sharp sword can't stay sheathed forever. My fear is that this might prove too big a setback. Bigger than his exuberance.
How many opportunities has he really had? Are you dealing with these types of issues that often? Hello? Seems like it will take a bit longer to chat with Madame Yukon. I'm gonna go have a stroll outside. Once you're done, you can find me at the docks. She was mean to us. Hey, can I go back there now? The order general to mitigate further risk, Darkcess Haven is under partial lockdown. But I'm special. Hi, Athena.
Madame Yukong has asked me to look after you. Seems like we were destined to be in each other's company. The Skyfaring Commission has reserved rooms for you at the Petrichor Inn. When you finish your business here, how about some tea together?
A hotel? Again?
Not
Thank you.
at all. Though I'd appreciate it if you mentioned to Madame Yukong that you got a warm reception from me when you next see her. Better to be busy than idle, I suppose.
Yeah. Please, tell them that I did a good job, she seemed to say. Alright. Let's go again. While this battle runs, I'm going to run to the bathroom. Be right back.
Noise.
Yeah. Jestrim! Hi, Fanny. 3 musketeers and 2 centurions go into El Canadiano and Alamage. Back to the map. Now I think it's time for the... Was that the boss fight? Or are we on the boss fight now? Thank you for the workout, Fanny. Thank you for the hydrate, Fanny. Yeah, now it's time for the boss. The Aqueous Golem. Water the streamer. Yes, because I am a houseplant. There's just a bunch of water all over the place. Weak versus ice and lightning. Neither of those are on the field, so boop boop. What unit type are you? You're a support? Okay. Let's take this water elemental to the dentist. Alright, place units, everybody. Place your units. Okay. Where are we at? We need to go up here, apparently? Go with Tin Young to the Petrichorian. Okay.
For a place to wait out the storm, come to Petrichorian.
What storm?
Well, here we are. I feel sleepy already.
How? It's not like you. You were bragging about how trailblazers can stay awake for days.
My eyes are peeled this time. I'll make a run for it the second things go wrong. Jokes aside, did you see Madame Yukong frown at us? I thought her guards were about to jump out of nowhere and throw us in jail.
Man, Ting Young and Welt are having a full conversation, and me and March are just completely checked out.
I'd rather deal with monsters than these big shots.
Ting Young's like, I realize you're not paying attention.
I mean, not that Madame Yukong doesn't have her merits.
Don't worry, my lips are sealed. But as her subordinate, I have to say that it's Madame Yukong's duty to keep her guard up. The Law Fu is facing a crisis, and as head of the Skyfaring Commission, she is responsible for the security of the Xianzhou's customs and borders. She's actually a very reasonable old girl in private.
Old girl? Why, yeah, she's 733 years old.
They say that many years ago, Madame Yukong was an ace pilot in the Cloud Knights. She was a work hard, play harder type, known for her hot temper and incredible skill. Eventually, she became the head of the entire commission, which required her to learn patience and adopt a meticulous approach to her work. In any case, Madame Yukong instructed me to reserve the best rooms at the inn and have all your expenses covered. She wants to extend the full courtesy of the Xianzhou so that all of you enjoy your stay to the fullest. She specifically mentioned that if you wish to buy anything at the inn, be it food or otherwise, just let the innkeeper know. The commission will cover the cost.
Say thank you.
Why don't you go back yourself? Ahem. Seeing as our hosts are so thoughtful, I guess we should help ourselves. Right, Mr. Yang?
We should focus on our objective first. Seeing as Helmmaster Yukong was extremely reluctant to get us involved.
Your clothes are
Am I
excellent.
Right to speculate that the Skyfaring Commission has some leads on the whereabouts of Kafka?
Exactly right. The suspect is extremely cunning. She encrypted her transmission and timed her communication. We couldn't pinpoint her exact location. But as cunning as she is, the Divination Commission has managed to find something.
Hi!
Here are the coordinates. It's up to you how to proceed. Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the stars will eventually converge. See you later.
I heard something in the background.
Precisely. That's the sound of a device.
Which means what exactly? This is a starship. There are all kinds of devices making weird noises.
Miss March, to the untrained ear, these noises may sound the same, but for the craftsmen of the Artisanship Commission, every machine has a different pitch and melody. The General sent for craftsmen, and they concluded that the sound came from the shipyard facilities in Stargazer Navalia. Now, get some rest and prepare yourselves for the operation ahead. I look forward to seeing you in action.
You could join us. I don't believe they give us Ting Young though. It'd be cool if they did, but I think they're done giving me free characters.
Let's take advantage of the rest. It won't be easy to track down Kafka the Stellaron Hunter.
Oh, let's let the Express know how we're doing. More importantly, let's see how Don Hung's doing. Ask him what he's up to. Then tell him we're having loads of fun.
I don't want to. Oh, sure, I'll text him. Mission message failed to send? Oh. Interesting. Not long ago on the Astral Express.
You've been standing here for half an hour. It's rare to see you like this. Are you worried about those two? Welt is with them. They should be fine.
When do we get to go on an adventure with Himiko?
Did you keep a copy of the Stellaron Hunter's transmission? Can I have a look?
Sure.
Not to mention, 45 system hours ago, a Stellaron burst occurred on the Lafu. An unexpected calamity, don't you think?
What exactly are you Stellaron Hunters trying to do? The Xianzhou Alliance aren't us. They won't give you time to explain. Once you draw the attention of the hunt, you become their prey. The Alliance will hunt you to the end of the universe.
Stop speaking in riddles, Kafka. Say what you have to say. It's simple. That Stellaron has nothing to do with us, but the Xianzhou is convinced that we're responsible.
Stop!
Do you know him?
The Xianzhou is in danger. This man, if he's on the ship, then Welt, March, and her... Everyone is in grave danger. But...
Is he connected to that past you want to escape?
Yeah, maybe.
I can't leave them down there. It's just... I'm afraid my burden has finally caught up with me. And that everyone is about to be drawn in.
Is there anyone who doesn't carry around a past burden? She may not remember it, but even a girl as carefree as March has hers. We tread on a path that is hidden from us. The things we see and the trails we blaze.
The trails we blaze!
They weigh us down, but they also give us strength to continue the journey.
El Dorado, El Dorado.
Try not to dwell on it, Don Hung.
Welcome home. I know, but I can see you now, so I'm telling you welcome home.
The Express spends 7 standard days at each stop. Its passengers are allowed to do as they deem fit during that time.
Oh, okay. I thought it was on Thursday. Okay.
Pom Pom and I are more than capable of looking after the Express. If there's something you've got to do, do it now. Better than regretting it further down the line. And you'll come back and travel with us once this is all over, right?
Right. Oh. Why does it say he's on trial? Message failed to send.
Can't send the message out. The network is down. But some functions still work?
Where are we? Feels like a different section of the map.
Virtually nothing has changed since I left. Apart from darkness, this place is all that I remember of the Lafu.
I'll be right back.
It's too late to repent.
Okay, I'm back. Ow.
Shattered Cloud Knight armor. A conflict with the Cloud Knights? Not likely. Mr. Yang wouldn't let that happen.
Who are you? Well, I know who Shusheng is, but who's that guy?
Stay where you are. I can handle this. Emergencies should be dealt with by professionals.
Yeah?
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Take this! Shape of Taishu! Rise, Phoenix!
I love this ultimate so much. Oh! Oh, okay, we still got him. Oh! Oh, shit. Should have saved some of that stuff. He's real durable. This sucks.
You're not going anywhere.
Ow.
You're hurt.
It's okay. Phew. This one's strong, all right.
We're gonna need help and soon. Oh!
Take this! Shape of Taishu! Rise, Phoenix!
Ow. Ow. Rude.
Step aside. I have the truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Oh, that was good. Good job, Don Hung. So proud.
With you two risking your lives for me, could I really stay where I am?
Dude, who are you? Oh, sick!
Move carefully.
Can I see his stat breakdown? I can. No! Ah! Ah! Damn it! I don't even get to see this fucker's name. That sucks.
The truth of life and death, reveal this sanctuary is but a vision.
It's like, what's your name? What do? You're apparently a healer of some kind. Damn it. Oh, man. Fucking Mihoyo cock blocking me. Ow. Do I even get to control him? I don't. Damn it.
Eternal sleep is the dead will return.
He's imaginary, though. Currently, the only imaginary, so you can't even get him because the only imaginary character you can get currently is Welt.
Good. I'm Sushang of the Cloud Knights. I was just transferred here from the Yaoqing. My
I did tell you to let me handle it. I don't have eyes in the back of my head. What if I accidentally hit you?
Forgive me, miss, but you were too busy being hit yourself. It's a good thing I joined the fray.
I was protecting you more like. It's a Cloud Knight's job to protect others. And this area is under martial law. I'm escorting all civilians to safety. Follow me. That was some impressive Cloud Knight spearmanship. Which unit are you from?
Not a Cloud Knight.
Okay, you're a civilian then. Come with me.
Miss Sushang, what exactly has transpired here? In all my trade visits, I've never seen Starskiff Haven in such a state.
Bro, what's your shield?
I can't comment on that. I was just ordered to rescue the civilians. Actually, I have no idea either. Anyway, you two just need to come with me. Hey, you're pretty quiet. What's your name? I've got forms to fill out. Can't put your name down as blank.
My name is Dan Hung. I'm a traveler. I'm on my way to meet up with my friends. I appreciate the help, but I can leave the port on my own.
No can do, mister. It's way too late. You won't find anyone at Starskiff Haven. If your friends made it out, then they'll already be in the safe zone. No need to worry. You'll see them when we get there.
Aren't you going to take my name too, miss?
Yes. Hi, Shay.
Busy fighting. Something. Locha. Is that right? I remember it.
How goes? Oh, overall pretty good.
Let's go.
Overall.
Stay close, you two. Cloud Knight Sushang will guarantee your safety. Oh, and one more thing. I need you to write your names down later. I don't know too many characters. I might make a mistake.
How about you? How have things been going, Shay?
Message not sent? Why not?
I don't know.
Long-range communication technology is still improving. Perhaps the presence of the Stellaron is affecting signal transmission.
Doesn't seem like it. Everything else is working
I'm
fine.
working. I'm
See?
sorry.
In that case, it looks like someone wants to make things difficult for us. Since Kafka's here, I wouldn't be surprised if this turns out to be that Stellaron Hunter Hacker Girl's handiwork.
Stellaron Hunter Hacker Girl.
When it first opened, the Petrichor Inn had another name.
Yeah, gotta make that money, unfortunately. Seems like you're not particularly happy to see us.
I like your sense of humor, benefactors. Of course I'm happy to see you. When things settle down, I might even get promoted for catching a Stellaron hunter. Stargazer Navalia is governed by the Artisanship Commission. It took me a while to sort out our paperwork. I got a sense of the situation.
How's Star Roll
on
been
my
treating
way
you?
back.
Really good. Been enjoying it a lot.
Just like at Cloudford, Stargazer Navalia's Meridian Pin has malfunctioned. The checkpoint there is abandoned, and the garrison is scrambling to locate the Stellaron.
It's definitely been way better for me than Genshin ever was.
With monsters wreaking havoc and the night scattered, Stargazer Navalia has become a perfect place for the suspect.
You have two
to hide
accounts.
out.
Do you have like a paid account and a free-to-play account? Is that the reason behind it,
We've got
or
a
are they
bunch of
different
monsters
regions?
to deal with. An IPC most wanted Stellaron hunter
Yep.
to
Okay.
catch,
The first
and
one,
we have to
free-to-play
do
and
all
paid.
that on our own without
I know that a lot of people do that with Genshin.
Fair enough. This isn't our
My
first
question
rodeo.
is just like, and this is zero judgment. It's strictly out of curiosity. Why? Like, just why? You've caught a Stellaron hunter
I was
before?
just making small talk. Never mind the details.
You're just gonna roll over that
I
march?
wouldn't say you're entirely on your own. When you're ready, let's get going.
I guess we're ready.
Shall we, my benefactors?
Yeah, sure.
Now what's a hunt without a hound? Kafka is still at large, and the Skyfaring Commission wants this problem to go away. I made a few calls and managed to procure this from the Artisanship Commission. Perfect for hunting down suspects.
Forces you to build different characters and find new ways to clear content, I guess. Oh my god!
Aw, he's so cute.
I want one.
I mean, what can he do exactly? Are we gonna set him loose on Kafka?
Yeah, you get that Stellaron Hunter.
Yes and no. This is D-Ting, a bionic dog developed by
I
the
want one.
Artisanship Commission. He has all the 5 senses of the Foxian race and takes them to another level. Be it tracks or scent, as long as he uncovers a trace, he'll follow it all the way to the end. All we need to do is look for any trace left by Kafka. It doesn't matter how good she is at hiding, D-Ting will find her. But before we get started, let's play with his settings a bit and get him ready.
For example, my EU free-to-play account, my E6 Sela isn't destroying every encounter before anyone else gets a turn. You have an Eidolon 6 Sela? Bro. I don't want to know what the number was to get to that point. I have a Sela, but she is not... I don't have any Eidolons for her whatsoever.
Tell D-Ting to follow the scent of my perfume and see what he can do.
An Ingenium dog crafted by the Artisan Commission, our Artisanship Commission, use its locality probe feature to find suspicious odors and traces. Shockingly less than 200. Well, it was probably less than 200 because the initial purchases, you get all of the bonus, less than 300. You get all of the bonus jade on, which helps initially.
Follow these sparkly traces to find Miss Ting-Yun,
This is
right?
pretty looking.
She's not in a hurry, that's for sure. Playing hide and seek with us while Kafka's still at large?
I like how we're supposed to follow the trail, but there's also just a quest marker.
From inside the pilot house came the
For my C6 Hu Tao, I spent 1,400. Is that a Genshin character?
The traces. Where did they go? Is D-Ting malfunctioning? Got it. He
Yeah,
says
okay.
the wind is
I was
too
like, I don't
strong here
recognize
for
that
the
name,
so
but I haven't
it's
paid
not
attention to
easy follow
Genshin
the
in
scent.
a year and a half or maybe even 2 years. How long has Genshin been out? It came out in 2020, right? So I probably haven't paid attention to Genshin Impact for at least 2 years. And another 200 for a weapon. I mean, by all means, do whatever you want with your money. You did the work for it, but goddamn, Shay, goddamn. A lot of words for one bark, don't you think?
Just the psychic bond between cute girls and cute puppies.
Is it, March? Is
Using the
it?
environment to hide her traces. Our girl from the Skyfaring Commission sure knows how to put up a challenge. Let's look around and see if we can find any other clues.
Or we could ask around? Look how busy this place is. Someone must have seen Miss
I quit my job for it, really. What?
We're just collecting
Thank you for the lurk, Fanny. You say, okay, so we need to go far enough to pick the trail back up. Is that what you're saying? Wait, there's a chest over here. What if we just never do the quest and I just keep the dog with me forever? We'll just never go forward in the story anymore, okay? We'll just keep the dog. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Are you not doing security anymore, Shay? Did you get a new job then? Because if you quit one job, then I assume that means that you got another one. Especially, you know, since you said you're at work. Oh, this was 2 years ago. Got it. Okay. I'm tracking. He's so cute. Actually, hang on. No, you were in a good position. No! Come on, work with me. What? What? Yeah, we'll take it. Stay there. It's just my little baby doggy. I wish we could... What is this? Face the camera. Yeah! Hide the character? Okay, that's cool. Hide personal information? I don't know what that means. Hide game logo. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Turn character around. Don't do that. Aha! Here's poses. Idle action 1. No! No! Emote. Grumpy. Shy. Gentle. Surprised. Confused. Gentle. We'll go with gentle. Yee. Yeah. Save that. Thanks. I gotta save a picture of that little doggy. Because the doggy's gonna... I do find it interesting that, like, when we were going through Bellabog, there was some, like, interesting mechanics, kind of like this one. And you use them, like, once, and then just, like, never again. And I'm like, oh, well, we could have done it more. That would have been okay. You could have just kept having this be a thing. A piece with a white name card with a bird spreading its wings at the corner. The card belongs to Amicassador Ting Young, head representative of the Intergalactic Merchant Guild, Whistling Flames. No doubt this is a tiny clue she left for you, or maybe there are more of them. When you quit Walmart to enter security. Ah, I see. It was $265 to get E6 Sela. That's still really freaking good. Even with the bonus jade you'd get from the initial... like from your first time purchases at each step, that's still really damn good. That said, you know, you mentioned E6 Sela killing everything completely by herself. At the same time, like, I have an E0, I guess is what you'd call it. And I still do not struggle for much.
Guaranteed delicious.
Miss Ting Yun must have left us these clues, right?
Deeding should be able to pick up her traces.
But I'm also not at the end game stuff yet. Well, I say end game, the current end game that exists. I have 2 5 stars on my whole account. You have whoever you got from the starter pack and Sela. Bailu, is that who you got from the set of starter pulls? Yeah. I ended up with Welt, which I've been really happy about that I got out of the starter banner or whatever. I got Welt because he's the only imaginary character currently in the game, which makes him really, really handy to have. And then of course I have Sela as the only other 5-star that I currently have.
Guaranteed delicious.
But having access to Welt as an imaginary character, super handy. I mean, you can always grab someone else's from support, but not everything will let you use support characters, like the Forgotten Hall, as well as the, what is it called? The Simulated Universe. So still having access to imaginary in those areas, super helpful.
Me. Deeting's quite handy when it comes to tracking, isn't he?
I actually just wandered all over the city until I found you.
Stargazer Navalia. Just switch him on. Don't let her escape.
Not gonna lie, a little jealous of that. There's no 4-star imaginary as rough, and so many enemies have imaginary weaknesses. You're right, which is why I'm just like, fuck yeah, this is excellent to have. Like, he's really useful to have around. Ting Yun, who we just saw, she's still been eluding me as a 4-star character. The only 4-star characters that I'm missing is Ting Yun and Sampo. I haven't pulled either of them yet as I've been going through, but I've gotten 4 stars of all the other characters, all the other 4 stars that are currently available, so. On the other hand, my girlfriend would kill me if I pulled Welt before her. Yeah. Oh, man. But, yeah, the only 5-star character right now that I would really like to have is Clara. And that's just because I love Clara, because Clara is precious and must be protected at all costs. But have not... Oh, I did get another 5-star out of the standard banner, but it was a 5-star light cone. Yeah, Clara is amazing. It helps that it also helps that Clara is really good. I want Bronya most of all, though. You just want Bronya because you have an E6 Sela. I've borrowed some people's Bronyas, and just like as a flat unit, she is really disappointing. Like as a 5-star character, as a flat unit, you're just like, she has to be paired with a very strong hunt character, especially Sela. Like if you have, like you have, a really strong Sela, and then you can pair that with Bronya, like, fucking great. But on her own, Bronya's really disappointing. 1 Centurion going to El Canadiano. Most kills and assists going to Steve. So, like, I totally understand why you want Bronya. I don't terribly want Bronya. You know, there's this loyalty token chest down here, but there's also a gold, a scroll, and a skin chest up there. So we're going to go up there because that's way more value for us. That's fair. She is a good... She's like... Her character is also enjoyable in terms of, like, in the game, but... I don't want to be at this water because the water crystal will get us destroyed by the the ice crystal. So the ice crystal isn't strong. It's strong against earth too. Well, this fucking sucks for us, dog. All of the enemies are going to get this ice buff and we're just going to get our shit wrecked. They don't have very many ranged units though. I think I can actually get away with placing a flying rogue. Just place it like in between these. Did I do that right? Yeah, okay, yeah. You also got Sela's light cone, so you're like set on clearing most content through the end of the game then. Yeah, her synergy with Sela is just fucking broken, because Sela is already fucking broken. Like, just absolutely busted as all get out.
Actually, that one. Wait, maybe one of those.
Do we have anything left that we can actually do in this area? I mean, I guess we could look around for more treasure chests. Speaking of. Those are just vending machines. Can we go in here? No. I know you want me to go that way, but I don't want to go that way. I've won 100% the whole game on NA. You made the free-to-play account because you had nothing to do. That's fair. I mean, I'm also curious to see how this game goes towards the end game, especially when we get a little bit more of it. Because one thing that I've heard from a lot of Genshin players is outside of whatever the time trial, time attack thing is that as long as you have like relatively decent characters with the right elements, that there is just nothing that is genuinely a consistent challenge in Genshin Impact. And that's why so many people, the meta is around the time trials and time attacks. And I'm curious if this will end up being in a similar realm and vein where most of the game is just incredibly easy. And if you want to like harvest some extra enjoyment and difficulty out of it, that you do it through like a free-to-play account where you're significantly more limited on your options. All right, we found all the treasure chests. Okay. Let's move then. All I have are dailies and weeklies until content drops. Is content dropping tomorrow with the Jingyun banner, or is that just a new banner? Or are we not getting new content until 1.1 with Kafka's banner? Which I don't intend on pulling on Jingyun at all. I'm going to wait to pull on Kafka's banner. Of course, part of me doesn't even want to pull on Kafka's banner. Like, I'm going to pull on Kafka because I like Kafka's character. But
that Stargate
she
and
is
rebellion have become
electricity
so
or whatever the hell the lightning element is called, and like,
clangor of hammers rose to meet the stars.
okay.
People used to write poems about the shipwrights here.
Like, in terms of her functionality, it's like, well, you know, Serval actually already does a pretty damn... wait, she is electric, right? Or is she fire? Because the guy where Jing Yun that's about to come out, he's also electric. Yeah, Kafka's my #1 right now, next to Clara, but can't get Kafka right now. And Kafka will be on a premium banner anyway.
Our internal transport and outbound flights might also grind to a halt. Of course. The silver lining is, I don't have to go on as many trips anymore.
You don't seem to worry too much about
Lightning
the
Nihility,
Xianzhou,
yeah,
Miss
okay.
Tingyun.
Ended up with a lot of lightning characters then, damn.
I wouldn't say that. A good businesswoman doesn't wear her heart on her sleeve. Besides, the Alliance has weathered plenty of challenges. We can handle this situation. Just to warn you, if we do run into Kafka, you'll have to do the fighting benefactors. I'd love to help, but there's very little I can do except cheer you on from
Bullshit.
the sidelines.
You want to leave all the fun to us?
Not a lot of people out there could have fought the Mara struck like you did. I'm only a civil servant. I can't imagine what Kafka would do to me if I were caught in the fray. We Foxians don't live as long as the Xianzhou locals, but I still want to enjoy the 100-odd years I've got left. You'd do the same in my shoes, wouldn't you? Besides, the Madam Helmmaster simply asked me to assist you in navigating around Starskiff Haven. It's no different to any other diplomatic mission or delegate reception. I was never much of a fighter, and I'm not one for risking my life either. Getting D-Ting into your hands is already beyond the realm of my job description.
Jeez.
I'll definitely be putting in a few words next time we meet Yukong.
Understood. We won't put you out of your comfort zone, Miss Tingyun.
March is not a fan of
When we run
Tingyun.
into Kafka, we'll do the fighting. And the capturing, for that matter. Thank you for showing us the way.
Before D-Ting can start tracking, you'll have to feed him
No, I always do
some
this.
leads.
Abundance, erudition. She's gonna be nihility, which that's what he is, right? Yeah, there. So Kafka's a debuffer. Erudition is the AoE. Jing Yun is an erudition character. Man, I don't like. I guess that just means he'll just be a better Serval. But they gave Serval to everybody. So I mean, the 5-star characters will almost always outpace the 4-star characters, but. So it seems like I don't know. It seems like an odd character to release next, but who knows? I don't know what their thought process is. Leaning towards polling Lucha on I don't remember how to pronounce his name. On my free to play as he's an imaginary abundance character, or he will be. Yeah, I was really sad that when I got to borrow him just now, because he showed up in the story, that I couldn't see what his abilities or anything did, and he auto played, and I was like, you disappointing. Oh.
If Kafka is
Like I went into the exam settings and I was like, let me see what he does, and they were like blank page, and I was like, oh, that's rude. Do I want to do this right now, or does this just summon the skiff? I think this summons the skiff. I'm not gonna worry about it right now.
Shards of a Cloud Knight's weapon. Something really sharp caused this.
It must have been Kafka. She's got a scary sword.
Does she?
Immortal's Delight?
Immortal's Delight. This isn't a clue. It's just a brand of tea I like. 2 cups a day keeps the tiredness at bay.
I could do with a cup once we're done here.
Milk tea twins.
you are afraid of me.
Yeah, kill this one.
Let me end your misery.
Calm your body and mind.
My turn.
Our free-to-play pull Japard on standard banner, which was a huge get. Yeah, Japard's cool, but the problem is like, when it comes to these games, I normally very rarely ever care about a character's, like...
D-Ting found a strange chest. And there's a handprint on it.
Let me see. Slender fingers, but strong. This hand belongs to a killer.
There's a note here, too. Take your fancy, there's a reward inside. Oh, why do I get the feeling we're not the ones doing the hunting?
It seems like Kafka predicted our every move.
Sorry, I got distracted.
Stay alert, all of you. We could be
Okay, I'm glad that they still gave us the stuff. I was about to be, like, kind of annoyed if they didn't give us the loot that was in that treasure chest because it was quest-related. When it comes to these games, very rarely do I care about pulling a character for what they can do.
I think it might be
because I'm just like,
material left over from the
unless there is just like content that is blocked off because I don't have the right types, elements, styles, mechanics of a character. Most of the time I don't care. I pull characters because I pull for characters that I like or I'm interested in. I like their personality, the way they look or whatever, right? And like Japard, he's really good, but man, is his character just like a freaking boring ass horn. Just the most just like freaking character in the game. He's not a bad character, but I just have so much trouble caring about him. I'm just like, dude, you were cool, I guess, but for a 5-star character, you sure ended up on the sidelines a whole lot.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
Serval is so much cooler and plays a larger role. And they gave us, and she's a 4-star, and they gave us her for free, which surprises me.
Seems you need to experience some hardship. You know nothing of the weight behind this power. Witness the stars shatter before
He's such a stick in the mud. I don't mind him being like the true Justice Paladin. He just was such a almost absent character. He was barely present.
You have the
Reach the end of the story in your
Like,
own
he shows up and messes with your crap, and then he stops you later and messes with your crap, and then that's like it. And otherwise he's like, I was just doing my job, and you're like, yeah, so you were, I guess.
What's this? A jade seal used by the shipwrights. It opens various passages. It looks like someone used it and then destroyed it. Possibly Kafka?
Those big shields pulled you through some content you had no business surviving. It's fair. I feel like a lot of certain 5-star characters are just that way. Like, Japard will help you survive things that you shouldn't survive. Sela will help you kill things that you necessarily shouldn't be able to kill.
Is that a grenade? What's that on the side? It's lipstick.
Cool.
A small something for the lost. She's
Thanks.
clearly taunting us.
We should have enough clues here to get Deeding on the move.
No time to lose. Let's give him the scent and let him lead the way.
Or we can kill more things, just saying. And then there's also like, but that also makes it where some 5-star characters are just like,
So you are afraid of me.
unfortunate because they don't do either of those things in terms of helping you kill something that you shouldn't be able to or survive something you shouldn't be able to. Like, Himiko's really cool, but every time I've borrowed someone's Himiko from the friends list, I've been disappointed by them. And I'm like, why aren't you better? Like, you're really cool, but I feel like you should be better than you are.
No time to lose. Let's give him the scent and let him lead the way.
Bailu got me through a lot. Yeah, I mean, well, Abundance characters in general will help you quite a bit. Like, Natasha's actually really freaking good.
Seems you need calm your body and mind.
Doesn't really matter.
Lance at the ready.
Here.
Indestructible.
Get some free counters with March.
You can't run.
I also really enjoyed that. I enjoyed the main character of Star Rail immensely more than the main character of Genshin Impact. The Traveler is such a blank piece of paper that is completely overridden in every way by everyone around them. Where the Trailblazer at least actually feels like a character. They actually have their own ability to be a character and a personality. They have some of their own voice-acted lines and everything, which is just really nice to have. Wow, oh, wrong. No, this. Yep. Thank you. And then we'll go like this. And March is much more enjoyable to have around, in my opinion, than Paimon by a pretty significant margin. Should have done this first. Oh well.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
You know nothing of the weight behind the... Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
I also really like that, at least at the point in the story and everything that I'm in, that the Trailblazer is still useful, especially with the different elements that they get and stuff like that, because, man, the Traveler just starts to feel so bad so quickly. Let's taunt.
Don't mess with me.
Goodbye.
Let me end your misery.
Ow.
Try that again.
Immortality means forever.
Rude. I just killed all your friends. Why'd you have to summon more?
Calm your body and mind.
What a headache. Lance at the ready.
Retaunt everybody. I probably should have put a shield up with March, but it's too late now.
You can't run.
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance.
Lost internet for a minute there. Okay, I can repeat what I was saying. That's no big deal. I was saying that I also am really happy with the main character in Star Rail compared to Genshin Impact. The Traveler in Genshin Impact is just such a blank piece of paper that just feels like they just have so little to contribute to everything around them, and I find that to be really disappointing a lot of the time, especially because it seems like almost everything that you would want to say or do is instead done by Paimon. And the Trailblazer, you know, they don't get to say a whole lot, but they definitely have a lot more character and personality and depth in a whole lot of ways compared to the Traveler. Like, a whole lot of ways. And they actually get some voice-acted lines and stuff like that, and that's really, like, nice to have, too, because it definitely feels like your character is present in the story rather than just kind of being there. I also like that they are, at least in the point of the game that I am at, still useful. Because that's another thing that always sucked really bad about the Traveler, is that the Traveler so very quickly becomes just fucking useless in Genshin Impact. And you're like, why do I exist? I don't actually know why I exist. I don't think that my character has a purpose.
Illusions of the past.
My team on NA is Preservation, Trailblazer, Pella, Sela, and either Bailu or Nat. Yeah, super solid. I haven't used Pella a whole lot, but I know that they are quite handy to have around, and I'm glad to have them. I've not seen anybody use Sampo. Is he just fucking useless? I don't actually know.
You know nothing of the weight behind this power. Witness the stars shatter before you.
And then, while I don't have Ting Young, I do know that she's considered to be one of the better supports in the game. What just got dispelled? I don't know. Let's shield us. Sela could probably kill both these guys on the side. He might just summon more, though, if I do that, but we'll find out.
Let me end your misery.
Thank you for hitting me. I'm gonna wait to use... That's gonna hurt. Oh, okay, it did not, thankfully. I thought it was gonna AoE everybody. I'm gonna wait to use the Trailblazer's ultimate in case he summons more dudes. Because if he does summon more dudes, they're weak to fire, which means that my ultimate is better saved for that. Because it's not gonna deal quite enough damage to this guy. We will taunt this dude again, though, to make sure he stays focused on us.
What a headache.
Oh, he's resistant to it. He's like, you've already taunted me too many times. Thank you.
You can't run.
Well, that was quite rude. We will use March's ultimate, though.
Check out this awesome move.
I also like that at this point, there's still lots of characters that are just really good in general. That might change later on when we get more patches and stuff like that, but March stays really useful, especially if you get her Eidolons up. And on that same note, Don Hung is still like, he's like the second most damaging single target unit in the game, which is really impressive. I realize there's not that many units in the game right now, but that's just still like cool information to have, that somebody that you start the game with is just actually a relevant character instead of just worthless.
Illusions of the past.
Leave the rest to me. Calm your body and mind.
You have the word. Watch this.
I'm on guard.
Almost. He might die from his recovery. Oh, I can get closer. He's basically the only win DPS period. Yeah.
There is no other choice.
My turn.
I mean, because the other wind unit is Sampo, right? And I don't see anybody using him ever.
No time to lose.
Thank you.
Let's give him the scent and let him lead the way.
Oh, no, Bronya. Bronya's also wind, but she's also a support unit. Then, who else is it that I'm missing? Because Yan King is ice. Bailu is she electric or is she quantum? Japard is ice. Clara's physical. Himiko's fire. Bronya's wind. Welt is imaginary. March ice. Dawn wind. Arland electric. Asta fire. Herta ice. Natasha physical. Serval lightning. Pela ice. Sampo wind. Hook fire. Sushong. What is Sushong? Wait, Sushong's physical. Ginkwe is quantum. Ting Young. I don't remember what Ting Young is either. Bailu's electric. Okay.
I think we've rounded up all our suspicious clues. But did Kafka leave them behind on accident? Or on purpose?
She sure did put a lot of work into this gag, and I think we're the punchline. Making us run around like jerks? I bet she's loving this. I can almost hear her whispering, "Come and get me."
I wanted her to show up. That would be suitably Kafka-esque.
Don't forget, she's on the IPC's most wanted list. A fugitive that nobody can seem to pin down. And now we've become her prey while she stalks us in the shadows. Let's go, benefactors. Time is of the essence. We must be close.
You know, it's interesting to me that the elements are so imbalanced, right? Because there's a lot of ice and electric characters already, and then the upcoming characters we're getting are electric characters. Oh, bye. Thank you for your help. Oh, hello. Where are all the imaginary characters? I don't know. Well, and speaking of imaginary characters, and there not being a 4-star imaginary character, did Genshin ever add many new 4-star characters? Because obviously I had imagined a lot of the additions were always 5-star characters, because they would be the ones that would, like, you know, attract people to spend money on their big expensive banners and stuff like that. But did they add new 4-star characters into the pools? I didn't play Genshin for very long because its combat just was not exciting to me at all. Like, I found Genshin's Impact to be very disappointing. Tons of new 4-stars. Okay, well, that's good to know. Yukong will be the first imaginary 1-star. Oh, that's cool. There's a lot of characters that I'm like, that you'll see them and you're like, oh, you'll probably be playable at some point. Especially since we know that you can get villains, because we know that Kafka and Blade are both villains that are going to have their own banners and stuff like that. It's like, okay, well, I don't have to... Being a villain doesn't write you off as a possibility of somebody that we can get. Because, like, Cocolia also looks like somebody that we should be able to get at some point in time. Maybe not necessarily right now, but I can see us having Cocolia at some point. Yeah, Silverwolf, too.
Check out this awesome move.
Even with the events of Belobog, I could still see a world where we eventually get a Cocolia banner in some form.
What a headache.
Probably not, since she's dead. I don't know. I don't know enough about how MiHoYo handles things.
Illusions of the past.
Of course, and you know, that might even just be different in general between Genshin and Star Rail anyway. Considering we have like the weird like memory pods that exist as part of your like regular events that you can do, where you can not just like the echoes of war, but also like the echoes that give you the ascension materials that are placed around the map, the like time bubble things.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
I don't know if they had something similar in Genshin, but I could see them trying to bend that to be a possibility. They killed off Signora in Genshin, which was one of the biggest thirst traps. She's never become a character despite her popularity. Yeah, I mean, like I said, they might never, but I could also see them making it where it is a case. And, you know, maybe they'll have different rules for how things are or aren't allowed in Star Rail. We need this one. This one.
So that's how it works. Looks good.
Hey, another one of these. We still haven't found the thing that I want to find here. Somewhere there's a frickin' calyx here that I really need. It's the, I need to find where the calyx is, and I'm assuming it's somewhere on this damn space station. That gives me... No, not these. Gives me these little cubey boys. The artifacts module. I haven't found the calyx yet that lets me grind those through the assignments. And I could definitely use them. Want to know what's seriously underrepresented in Star Rail? Herta Space Station. 3 4-star characters in that's it. What do we have? We have Arlen, Asta, and... who's the other one? Oh, and Herta herself. I get it. Okay. I'd almost forgot about Herta.
So you are afraid of me. Let me end your
Is there anyone else on the space station, though, that's, like, notable? Because, like, the space station, it starts out with Kafka and Silverwolf, and then you awaken. I guess, in a way, you could call yourself as a representative of the space station in a small way. That's kind of where you came from. But I can't think of many other unique characters or unique-looking characters from anywhere in there. And I think the reason why is because you also meet Himiko there, you meet Welt there, and Don Hung, and March. And sure, like, those last 4, they're all technically representatives of the Astral Express rather than representatives of the Herta Space Station. But I think they just had so many of the overall story characters to be from that you meet at the space station, that's why. Oh. There we go. That's why probably there's not more actual people that are representative directly from the space station itself.
Interesting.
Because they had to introduce all these other fools during that time. Trailblazer is connected. Trailblazer's 8S? 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 Considered a Trailblazer? Oh, Trailblazer is considered a Trailblazer. They're part of the Astral Express faction. Oh, yeah, I forgot. There's, like, actual factions in here, isn't there? Where's the, Are those factions? Yeah. Stellaron Hunters, the Nameless. Does Herta even get... These are all... I mean, I guess you could say Herta's maybe part of the Genius Society. No, you can end the game in the first 30 minutes? Like, get a game over screen? Is that what you mean? How do you do that? I was trying to see if Herta's space station was its own faction. I didn't see it in there, but I also didn't look super closely.
Let me end your misery.
Calm your body and mind.
I told ya I could fight.
Lance up the ready. Ha!
Let me end your misery.
That would be while you're still in control of Kafka. So do you like get Kafka caught or something like that? Texted me. I am the president of the, oh god, this is long. I am the president of the Hexanexus Secret Society, or we are called the Hex Club. Have you heard of the Hexanexus? I have posed this question to countless people. Those I asked eventually began to learn about it, were saved by it, and moved by it, and became inspired by it. There are innumerable masterpieces in the Artisanship Commission, but never have there been a piece de resistance that symbolizes the artistry and workmanship of craftsmen until the Hexanexus disrupted the status quo. To us, the Hexanexus represents the heart and soul of craft masters and the original intent of creation. Only with such a soul can one begin their very first step on the road to mastery. We who still walk the road will inevitably experience joy and sorrow, but as long as the Hexanexus exists, we can look to the future with hope and smiles. Our society's goal is to spread unforeseen joy and passion to all the people in the world through the Hexanexus, to fill life with curiosity and euphoria. With utmost respect, the Hex Club. Where did you get my info? That's not important. What's important is that we found you. No, it is important. How dare you? We noticed that you have engaged our Hex and Nexus devices multiple times and have taken from the chest. That is our treasure chests. I didn't think anyone wanted it. The devices are left on the side of the road and no one is there to lay claim. Please forgive me. No use trying to wiggle out of this. You know we can always report you to the Realm Keeping Commission. However, Us Hex Club is a Us Hex Club, bad translation, is a reasonable organization. I promise you, so long as you continue to play with our Hex and Nexus devices, we won't make a report. Also, if you complete all the puzzles, we will present you a lifetime member of the Secret Society. Is the chest still up for grabs? Of course. That's part of the publicity budget. But here's a warning. If you want out, you'll have to reimburse in double. For as long as you continue to solve the Hex and Nexus, you'll be our sister from another mother. Hex and Nexus forever. Keep playing the Hex and Nexus. We'll be in touch. Very well. You can stay on Herta Space Station and never join the Astro Express, and the game gives you an endgame cinematic and reboots. Oh, I see. So, because they ask you if you want to go on the Astral Express, and you could technically say no. I get it. I mean, I didn't think about that, because they give you the choice, and I even thought about, like, what happens if you say no, I'm gonna stay here?
The scent. Where did it
I mean,
go?
Kafka does say, you know, go do whatever you want.
When the trace of the hunted disappears, the hunter better think twice.
Hi, Kafka.
It might mean the tables have turned.
You look great.
Kafka. These cloud knights aren't Mara struck. What did you do to them?
I smiled at them and blew them a kiss.
Just a little persuasion to get them to listen to me. But you know all about that already, don't you?
Don't you... maybe? Hi, Mommy.
What a hassle. This place is too far for the diviner. See you up ahead.
I want to fight you where people can see us fight. When you load back in, it loads at the point of the choice, and you can't choose to say anymore. Oh, okay. I'll have to look it up sometime. I'm not sure how durable these guys are, and if we're fighting Kafka next, I want to hold on to my ultimates, so... Ow. Never mind. Fuck you guys. You guys are assholes.
You know nothing of the weight behind this power. Witness the stars shatter before
I'll pop all of you.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Yeah, see, sucks to be you guys. Shouldn't have been such dicks.
My turn. Watch this.
Lance at the ready.
Let me end your misery.
What do you think about my new favorite game? Is it Star Rail? Because it's really good. I'm enjoying it immensely. Also, hi, Green Crown. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well.
Don't let her escape.
I'll do what I want.
March, not so fast.
Yeah, see, there's loot to be had. And doors to open. Yeah, I've been absolutely loving this game immensely. It's really, really good so far. Alright, they want us to go that way. So clearly we should go this way instead. Interesting, we can move the blocks here.
Stay.
Oh, shit.
Stay.
You're in an area I've not been in yet? Yeah, I just came here. I finished Belobog and then was waiting to finish, like actually leave Belobog until I had a larger amount of time to play, which is what we're doing right now. And so I've been trying to get farther in the story at this point. Yeah, this is the next area after Belobog. Which I enjoyed Belobog a lot. Belobog was great. You know, I didn't even check to see if this was a tank. It's not. It's a freaking barbarian. But we are gonna have to end stream soon because I have to go pick up the kid soon. I'm gonna get my shit rocked. Oh, thank God the bomber killed the archers that were gonna freeze all of the melee down. I need to finish Belobog, but anywho, yeah, I hear you. Okay, I meant to run one more of these, but I don't have time, so I'm just gonna close it there.
Seems you need to experience some hardship. I won't go easy on you.
I told ya I could fight.
These guys are pretty durable. Hi, Ellie. Also needs to finish Belobog. I'm glad that people are just enjoying it and taking their time with it. I say that, and Shay's like, I've already 100%ed everything that's currently available in the game. Help me. Meanwhile, everyone else is here is like, I'm just enjoying the game. It's fun.
Try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
What a headache.
Let's do this.
Disappear among the
My husband has everything 100%. Jeez. You know, I feel like I play this game a lot, and I'm not close to 100%ing everything, so. But I also do lots of other stuff, too, so.
You can still walk away. Calm your body and mind.
So durable. Stop being so durable.
You know nothing of the weight behind. Witness the stars.
These guys are like elites or whatever, though, because they're protecting a high-end treasure chest, but.
There is no other choice.
Finish dying.
Don't mess with me.
Lance at the ready.
I like that he healed before this guy exploded. I appreciate that. Rude. Fuck off.
You can't run.
Look at you now.
Who's next? What a headache. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
One of the main things that really made me want to push forward, though, is that there are some materials and stuff that are, you just can't really farm for them in Belobog. And I was like, I need these materials because I got a character that wants them. And it's like, yeah, but if you want those materials, you're going to, I can't taunt because I used all of my points. Look at me being a big smart. That's fine. She'll kill it.
Let me end your misery.
And I want to be able to get those materials so that I can keep working on making my characters stronger. Because I'm a weirdo that likes to level up everyone if I'm able to.
Stand down.
I told ya I could fight.
Lance at the ready.
Indestructible.
You can't run.
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance.
Also, how are you, Ellie? Did you manage to get some light cones? Rude.
Try that again. Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
So you are afraid of me.
Yeah, see, I would be fucking terrified of you. What kind of statement is that?
chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Let me end your misery.
Leave the rest to me.
My turn. Watch this.
I'm on guard. Fracture!
Don't let
GG's!
Looks good.
Thank you. Does this open up another? It does. Opens up the area a little bit more for us. How are we doing on chests in the area? Whoa! Terrible! Have I actually missed that many chests, or are they all just elsewhere?
Looks good.
Okay, we'll see what this little cutscene is, and then we'll probably... Oh, it was nothing. Okay. I should probably stop right there, though, because if we end up getting too much farther and getting locked into a boss fight with Kafka, that'll be bad for me. Friends. Friend request. Lionel. Yeah, sure. Is there a limit to my friends list? Yes, it's actually fairly limited. 50. It's not very many. Oh, people actually been using the Sela. Cool. I might switch to Welt, though, just because people might want the imaginary. Sure, let's just do that. There we go. Switch to Welt. See if people want to use Welt. Achieved. What did we get? Oh, yeah, imaginary weakness. That way, in case people want to use Welt. Man, 50 people on your friends list. That's really limited. Okay. No, yes, please do that. All right, so we're going to work on getting our way out of here, everybody. So these are my socials. I like to talk, if you can't tell, and I'd love to talk some more. And if you want to talk with me, those are the places to do so. Twitter and Discord especially. I'm very active on both of those platforms. And I also have a YouTube channel. We got a new video going up on that YouTube channel every single day. And then I am normally live Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. That's going to be different this week, because this week I have some family stuff going on. It's the end of the school year and all that kind of different stuff. So this week's a little busy. I might be here on Thursday. I'm not sure. Definitely won't be here Friday, and I probably won't be here Sunday, and I won't be here next Tuesday. But I should be back here the following Thursday after that, and we'll be playing some After Us, and then starting our normal schedule from that point forward fairly consistently. I didn't want to go to Twitter. I wanted to go to Twitch and see who is online that we could raid. Cake's online. They've been online for 3.5 hours. They're playing some Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Reliable is online. Alleging Tuna's online. You know, Alleging Tuna just came by here the other day. Let's go raid Alleging Tuna. So this is the raid message, everybody. I'm going to start the raid while I keep talking. This is a raid message. If you are not a subscriber, you can unlock that raid message for 100 channel points, and it'll be available to you for the next 24 hours, including on other people's channels. So that means that you can use it when you go on the raid. So hit the little swan coin down below, choose unlock a sub emote, choose the swan raid, boom, bam, done. You're all set, ready to go to use that message on the raid. So like I said, I will see you next time. I appreciate all of you very, very much. And hit me up on Twitter. Peace out, everybody.